Well, welcome to session 1 of our Twilight2000 campaign, set in Poland, the year 2000. It is July, and Operation Reset has been in motion for about a day or two. Units are moving into position. It's a part of a large, sort of secret offensive meant to push the Soviets out of Poland and Eastern Europe. It's rather large. There are different elements of Operation Reset, but most of you don't know the details at all. All you know is that you are currently members of the 7th, the lucky 7th, 12th Cavalry of 5th Mechanized Division. That's moved up, and it was assembled outside Kalisz, the city in central Poland, and you had been issued orders to move south. Now, the peons among you, the rankers, the only thing you know is that your unit is going south. There's rumors that you're going to secure a bridge as part of the operation. So you're sort of advanced unit going off into this part of Poland. There's going to be 2 armored Bradleys. There's going to be 3 or 4 M113 armored personnel carriers, which is carrying a platoon of engineers that you're escorting. There are also 3 Humvees with machine guns mounted on them. The Bradleys, one of the Bradleys has a tow launcher on it. The command vehicle actually has a tow launcher on it with some missiles still there. The other Bradley does not. It's just got the 30 millimeter cannon. So you can decide which part of the convoy you wish to be in. The command vehicle, of course, will have Col Williams. Animal Mother will be in the command vehicle. He's currently the gunner. Major Piron is possibly in the command vehicle with the colonel, or he may be in another vehicle. I'll let you decide. Corporal Jackson. Now, I would like to kind of keep the party in 1 or 2 vehicles maximum. So it's just so you know.
I'm happy to be wherever.
Who's who from the players?
I'm going to switch us maps pretty soon, so it'll make more sense, and I'll give you some more information. But before we do that, let's run around and quickly do a introduction of our characters as we go into, and feel free to just include kind of what your specialty is, perhaps why you're here, and a bit about your. You can add. You don't have to tell us your life goal yet or your moral compass yet. That's up to you. It might be very obvious. And does anybody want to start? And
not all at once, please.
I'll start. That's okay. I've got a character. His name is Animal Mother. And he is a Marine. What was it again? Yes. He joined the army and ended up in the Cav, but he's just a typical grunt machine gunner. This guy, he's got tattoos. He's heavily muscled. He wears a flak jacket with his bare arms sticking out of it, and like a t-shirt. And he's got a look in his eye like, I don't give a fuck. And his moral code is sort of like, fear is for pussies. I can kill anything. He rocks a M60, which is his preferred weapon. But at the moment, and he sort of knows the Colonel Williams. They're actually buddies. That you're my buddy, Davier. You have to choose a buddy, by the way, and it can be for various reasons. But I've been connected with you from the past, okay, Xavier? And I'm a bit.
Know that.
Yeah, well, you do now.
I'm gonna fill that in.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, I picked you as my buddy because I thought, hey, I'm sort of you're my lucky colonel. All right, I've survived because I've been around you here and there. You may not even know me that well. I'm just like another private in your unit. You know what I mean? But I generally do kind of look up to you, and you're one of my anchors in this madness. So that's Animal Mother. And his big dream is to shoot my way to glory and poontang.
Poontang? What's even Poontang?
Pussy.
Sounds like an Asian city.
Good tail. Yeah, he is very typical grunt, and comes off very crude and dangerous. All right, so that's Animal Mother.
Okay, I'll go next. Corporal Jackson. Corporal Jackson's pretty nondescript. He's nothing about him that sort of stands out, really, to be honest. He's in his early 30s, which probably most people look at and think, well, why is he only a corporal? It's because he used to be a school teacher and he joined up because he wanted to serve his country, really. He discovered whilst in the military that he's pretty good, got a pretty good eye, and he's been kind of toted around as the sort of local sniper for a while. And this is why he's here, really, to keep cover and things and to keep an eye on stuff with his sniper rifle, which he actually stole off a dead Russian. It's an SVD rather than an actual American or British sniper rifle. And yeah, like I said, he's not somebody who stands out really in a crowd much, to be honest. I mean, he wouldn't, if you saw him in a camp, you probably just wouldn't even notice him. You just walk past him, to be honest. Nothing stands out about him. He's quite normal, okay, average looking. That's it, really.
Okay, all right.
He's quite. I mean, being a school teacher, he's a bit bookish, and he seems to know his stuff, and he seems to be able to speak Polish pretty well, and a smattering of other languages as well. But that's from his sort of teaching days, really.
Does he have a favorite book he carries with him or something?
Yeah, he has Catcher in the Rye.
Oh wow, Catcher in the Rye. That was popular in that time. Interesting. Who wants to go after?
Yeah, I'll go. Major Pinot was part of Belgian Special Forces. Got caught behind enemy lines during submission, and now I'm trying to get back to our great country, Belgium, to see what's left of it, if any family is still alive. Same time, trying to remain civilized, even in these trying times. But at the same time, I'm also not gonna let some stupid Soviets walk over me. So I'm trying to walk a line between remaining human and remaining alive. Still haven't figured out what's the most important at this time. And I used to have a buddy, but he went missing somewhere. Some East German type. We got separated, and haven't seen him for some time.
Indeed, and he may show up again.
Maybe I was wrong to trust him after all. He's a shifty guy.
Sure, and perhaps for some reason this teacher guy may be something that you may have struck up, recent conversation, shared a smoke or whatever. But anyway, the buddy might come later. Buddies do have some perks to them, of course, and drawbacks.
It's not a female teacher, I guess.
I don't think he is.
That would make it easier.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
Yeah, Jason's character. So, excellent. What weapon do you have?
Me, I have. What do I have? Well, of course, I have FN Fall.
Oh yeah.
Well, on my character sheet it says an M9, but I think Browning high power. It's basically the same weapon. It's more fun to have.
That's a pistol.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And a double-barreled shotgun.
Nice. All right. So there's our crew, and you've been traveling through the Polish countryside and streaming by the smoking ruins of villages, and you had to detour around a zone of radiation and such at one point, and swerving around wrecks, and finding washed out road areas where you had to maneuver through. But you managed to get to the near the area, and you've seen the river now at this point, the Pedro River, I think it's called. and it goes right through Kalisz and keeps going south, and then actually goes north eventually, draining off or joining one of the major rivers. But the bridges are very rare, of course, so they decided to take a chance and secure this river. And lo and behold, up ahead, we'll start the game soon, start the real time, and you see, according to the coordinates, you're going down a road, and up ahead you do see the river. You're following the river, and I'll bring you to the new map, actually. Hopefully this is working. Okay, so I'll give you a moment to take in a view. You can hold down Shift and left click, and you'll get a ping, and it may even shift the map. Did it shift the map there for you guys?
Yeah, it centers the map on
Got
the
it.
ping's location. Yeah.
So you guys came down this road, or kind of through the field, depending, and you saw the river to the above you, and then you turned onto that road and came to this intersection, and then lo and behold, the bridge is there, and it's intact, more or less. And so you were supposed to occupy the village. There's this little spit of a village, and I'll ping it once more up here. And that's where you're supposed to await the armored column, secure the bridge, have the engineers move there and check out its integrity and everything, so it can and manage, because the main battle tanks and stuff like that have to cross it. There's the riparian zone, meaning there's like a wet area around the river and so on, and I'll give you a minute to look around. And then you'll have to decide, we have to decide logistically now, can you see everything, by the way, and you can see your column and stuff?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, and I got this guy going the wrong way. He's supposed to be going that way. So there are 3 M113s, 2 Bradleys. The command Bradley is, of course, the one that for the moment, I have everybody in the command Bradley right now. There's also, but I'm going to move Lieutenant Ripley out of here if she's going to be in the other command vehicle. Alright, so anybody want to, as we're coming here, I didn't mean to rush anything, but I was going to get into the game pretty quick. Is there anything, you're rumbling down the road in this command vehicle, you see the colonel, he's looking through the commanders have a kind of little mini copula they can look around in, or he can be exposed, of course, he can be looking out and looking around. So we have to decide now who's going to be sort of the recon person at the moment for the column, that is, and you have to decide whether you're going to stay in the command vehicle or whether you want to be in. You can pick any other vehicle, frankly, we want to be in. There is a Humvee that's just on the bridge behind the command vehicle, of course.
Yeah, I think likely the commander himself, it's scouring the area around.
Yeah.
As he really likes to gather all the intel he can and to properly inform his decisions, so he's probably doing it himself.
Sure.
And yeah, by the way, the commander, the colonel that I didn't really get to introduce, I realized everybody introduced the others. And
oh, pardon me. Let's do that
colonel,
quickly.
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so I guess those that have been some time with him will know Colonel William Johnson as being, well, I guess a bit of a kind of imperious fella, but that he really seems to care about what's doing here. I mean, despite what's going on in the war and all the setbacks, he still seems set on trying to accomplish the objective set, and at the very least, he really feels like he was sent by his country to help Poland, and he's still determined to try to, push the Russians back, or at least, weaken them as much as he can and try to help Poland an allied nation to recover to what's possible in the aftermath of this brutal war. And yeah, he really expects obedience from those around him, but you notice he likes to get involve himself personally a lot on the daily actions of whatever group he's leading, probably coming from his time when he still led the Rangers and he was often close to his own troops on the ground. And he's all about always trying to gather all the intel he can to properly inform his decisions and really try to make sure that whoever is under his command survives and achieve whatever objective he might have set. I mean, he might set himself and or have been ordered by the higher command. And personally, you will see his usually a rather serious concern, but seemingly caring about his soldiers and like a pretty, I guess, relatively plain look too. So he seems to be well kept despite all the day to day of the fighting and such. He seems to still take some time to care about his image. He's pretty tall and he kind of stands out a bit. Even at his 40 years old, he still feels like pretty fit and very quick to action if needed. And yeah, he's well kept, and you see him currently very intensely looking around from the command vehicle, probably with the binoculars. You see him always carrying, trying to scour the area to see if there's any surprise on the horizon.
What do you think of Animal Mother? He seems to you're frankly a little bit nervous with him, but you've seen him in action. And you know when he's got that M60 rocking, and you know he's quite fearless.
Yeah, he probably
somehow he ended up being your gunner in this thing right now. Okay, before I say that, does anybody want to be the gunner of the Bradley we're driving in right now? Heavy weapons is the skill.
Maybe if he's the gung ho trigger happy guy, maybe he's the best one to shoot. The guns. I'm keeping an eye open for. But we're all in the back, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Unless you were the gunner or the commander, you're basically stuck in the back. Or the driver. You could be the driver.
Yeah, but we're also in the back of the convoy. I mean.
Yes. Yeah, near the back. Yeah, basically the back. There's a Hummer behind you, a ways. A scout Hummer.
Can you look outside the Bradley? Is there are there hatches to look through, or is it all in the copula?
No, it's fairly strict. Now the commander has a spotting copula and a little one, and then the gunner uses the main turret. He swivels that thing around constantly, looking, and so on. And unless you want to expose yourself, you could actually physically get on top of the Bradley.
Yeah. But do you get a better view then as well?
Oh yeah.
From inside, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm.
And you, like I said, you can pick another vehicle to be in, if you really want to. I mean, it could be tricky.
Maybe the other Bradley.
Yeah, you could be. That one's got Lieutenant Ripley's in command of that one, but if you're the major, you would be in command.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna sit in the other Bradley. Well, I don't know if I have to be in command because I'm a major or.
That would be up to you. She's
I'm
the
actual. I'm not an American.
Yeah, you could be the gunner or driver. I mean, but being a major, you could be the commander.
Yeah, but well, it was fun shooting a machine gun. Mm-hmm. The chain gun is even more fun, so I'll be the gunner.
Nice.
Can I be in the Humvee, all right?
Can
I be in the Humvee?
If you wanted to be in the Humvee?
Yeah. Okay.
Sure. And I'll just get this range quickly. I'll drag you in there real quick.
Just as I think if I'm a sniper, then I'm probably best to have windows.
What's your character's name again? Oh yeah, you are Anton Piron. And you said you wanted to be the gunner?
Yeah.
Okay. So I made you the gunner. Ripley's the commander. But you're technically outrank her, so you could. But she's the commander of the Bradley. She's directing the driver, but you can, as I said. Wait, that's the wrong one. Okay, there we go. Pardon me. So you should be able to open that other Bradley up, or can you? Okay. So for the now, I think we're a bit organized. Okay, let me just get. So, sorry, Corporal Jackson, you wanted to be where?
Humvee.
Which one? Can you ping it?
Oh, let me just zoom in. I'll find out. We're in the so everybody else is in the M2 Bradley, right?
We have, yeah, there's a Command Bradley, and then the M2 Bradley is the other one.
Yeah, I'll be in, this Humvee, I suppose.
Okay. Jones. All right. You know, actually, I'll have to overrule that.
Okay.
Pardon me. Yeah, I'll have to get you to pick one of the Bradleys.
Oh, okay. I don't mind whichever one then.
Okay.
Really.
Probably.
It's about to explode.
No, whoever happened. It is raining out, by the way. Let me get that going a minute. There is a rain going, so right now everything's -1, like for shooting and things like that. There's a pretty heavy rain.
Yeah, I have to open the book.
Sure. Yeah, I guess we'll get a few things ready. And so we rumbled up to this bridge, and it seemed clear. You're carefully scanning the area always, and so on and so forth. Everybody's a bit pumped up. There hasn't been much rest in the last day. You've been traveling for most of a day, and it's been surprisingly quiet and so on, except you've seen the odd flash of nukes going off to the north, and probably heard sounds of that nature. And you've also heard distant artillery, which is, and you've actually seen a couple jet trails in the sky, which is pretty rare, very rare. And that was a surprise. So we'll start now with the current shift. You're all traveling or resting. You can be fully rested because on the way here, there's some of you could have been sleeping in the back of the Bradley if you're not driving or gunning. If you're not doing something else, you can rest. And I'm assuming other people are either driving, doing recon until we got here. So let's start with, I've done the weather, and let's move right on to a recon check from the commander. As he's scanning this, he crossed the bridge, and you're very nervous now because this is apparently the position. The column's supposed to proceed down to the village to the left, and then set up, a little head base there and secure the bridge. So everything's in motion right now. You're moving. And you're looking around, and give me a recon check, whoever is doing the recon. Now, you can have one per vehicle at this point, so if you're in the other Bradley, whoever's in the gunner position or commander position can do a recon.
Is this like a passive check or an active one?
Passive.
Okay.
And it's -1 because of the weather.
Well, I have a +1 recon rules to avoid mines. Do I have to state it always, or?
No, you go ahead. Oh,
or do you have to actively look for it?
Yes, I think you have to be looking for mines. In that case, yeah.
It'll be whoever's in the lead vehicle will be doing that, I guess, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and so I've already done that because none of you were there. I've already done the scout for that vehicle. So go ahead. That would be Xavier, and it's -1 because of the rain.
I got 3 hits.
Yeah.
Oh wow, was that the Colonel?
Yeah.
Okay,
There's nothing to see on this side.
3 hits. Wow, okay, you see quite a bit. And what you see makes you almost piss yourself. As you suddenly, way off, okay, I'm going to make something visible. Oops, pardon me. Oh, why is it not pinging now? Wait a second. My ping isn't working. Oh, now it is. You see... Do you see that, actually?
What are we looking at? I saw a ping.
The blue ping near the houses? Or the farm, what is it?
And do you see a tank sitting there?
Oh, it's a team.
Tank and another
BMP?
thing, another
Personnel carrier or something?
and it is 64. God damn it!
And you just happen to look over there, and you can see they're camouflaged and such. They were sort of set up, and then you quickly spin your head around because you have a sinking suspicion that, oh shoot, there's something going on here. You also see to your over here, and I'll make this now. There is an RPG crew, and they just stood up, and you can tell the guy's gonna shoot.
Yeah, I guess as soon as he sees that, he'll quickly shout into the counts on the column. Well, I guess, yeah, whoever's closest, I guess they will probably hear him shout at the same time that over the radio. RPG hostiles to the east, that would be, yeah. Hostiles to the east, an RPG crew, 3 o'clock. They're ready to fire. We should hit them first.
So the ambush, now that you sense, and there might be more around, but those are the ones you saw at the moment, and you just happen to see both ways. And now a few things happen. You see the lead Humvee, suddenly its machine gun starts shooting. There's fire up ahead at the front of the column. And you're not even sure where he's shooting at the moment because it just caught everyone off guard, but you hear that distinct 240 mounted machine gun on the Humvee open up into the bush.
Oh, hold on a second. I actually thought these Humvees were at the back. Yes, I was suggesting I'll get this Humvee.
Yeah, you don't want to be in the front one.
No, I was going to say, I want to be in, the back Humvee with my sniper rifles. I thought that'd be a good position, really.
Well, you can, yeah, I see what you mean. Just give me
the back one. I was thinking, oh right, let's go that way.
Indeed.
Yeah, I got the feeling that the second Humvee will be the first one in a few seconds.
Yeah, he'll be like, be ready, everyone. Since we're facing an advance, there's also heavy vehicles ahead on the town we're heading to.
Is anybody in? Okay. You see the M113 in front of you explodes. The tank fires. You see, you swing back to the tank on the commander cupola, and you see a puff of smoke come out of the barrel, and like a flash of red, and then there's this kind of pencil streak looks like it's coming straight at you. You thought it was going to hit you, but he was shooting at the 113 in front of you. And it explodes in dramatic fashion. Kaboom! Then you see a smoke trail come from an area you didn't expect. You didn't see it comes from this area right here. And you see, 1 second. Oops, pardon me, I didn't have the... Shoot. Give me 1 second, I forgot this soldier. I realized I didn't give him ammunition for his RPG.
That's all right. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute.
We're perfectly fine with that. Yeah.
Tough luck if you forgot it at home.
Okay, there we go. Excusez-moi. That should work. Okay, then you see this trail comes streaking out. And let me quickly add up the damage here. Ooh, 7. Okay. You see that the Bradley is hit. Is anybody in the first Bradley?
Yeah. Afraid so.
Okay, the whole thing shakes. And give me 1 moment. Oh boy. Okay, the whole thing shakes. The front of the... Is anybody driving that Bradley?
Well, not me.
He was the gunner.
I was sitting behind the gun.
Okay, there's... Suddenly the inside of the Bradley is filled with smoke, and there's this big concussive sound. Crack! You take a stress point. All the passengers in the Bradley take a stress point, and you have to make a coolness under fire. You also see that there's a bunch of blood goes splattered across instruments and stuff inside the Bradley. The lights flicker for a second, but keep going. And you see the driver is slumped over and has been probably killed, if not taken out of action.
Okay.
The Bradley itself is still running. It looks like there's been some component damage to the front. The radio is shot. There's some smoke, but the thing is still idling.
Well, if the guns and the turret's still working, well, maybe. So the coolness under fire, is it just a roll?
No, you automatically take 1 stress point, and then you roll... Yeah, pardon me, coolness under fire. You got to roll 2 dice, though. You got to roll for the group die, so the squad die of the Bradley, plus your personal one.
Yeah, the morale, the unit morale.
Unit morale, pardon me. So
The unit morale is a D, is that correct?
No, yours would be a B. Pardon me.
So, what's this?
Oh. Well, you get 2 dice, though.
How do you roll it with 2 dice?
That's a good question, actually. I thought it would automatically do that.
Well, I just clicked on coolness under fire now.
Sure, yeah, you
So
can
they
do
give
that.
the option to do a tick to add the morale, or maybe
just a second. I'm gonna try something.
I think. Okay.
Yeah, I can tick add the unit morale.
Oh, good.
And then it gives then it rolls 2.
So you're.
It's not getting any better.
So what happens? You're just ringing. There's a piece of blood going down your cheek, and you just kind of crumple down a little bit. Anyone else in that Bradley?
In the Humvee at the back.
Right.
I'm currently going to be, I'm going to hopefully be able to seek out this RPG guy with my sniper rifle out the window of the Humvee. Basically, doing spotting.
Okay, so as you're doing that, unfortunately, the bridge ruptures, and it seems like the whole bridge kind of lifts up. And the back where you were, your Humvee, you have to make a coolness under fire roll.
Okie dokie.
As the bridge is detonated, and I had you in the wrong hex, he was waiting for a bit.
Oh my, we are going to die in the first session again.
Yeah.
I'm going to see if I've got any for coolness under fire. Don't think I have.
Oh wait, no, the Humvee is.
No, I haven't. Right. Anyway, yeah. So roll. There you go.
Oh, you would have better coolness under fire.
Oh, would I? I don't.
Yeah, because you would have coolness under fire C, and then
right.
plus your unit morale here is also a B.
Oh right. Okay. So try again then, or just.
Yeah, go ahead. And we'll get this figured out, everyone. I appreciate, but shit's hitting the fan right now.
Didn't help.
So you're shaking, and the whole Humvee is blasted from the back, and I just have to do a blast roll here real quick on the vehicle. See if it is messed up or not. And it's a pretty big blast. Oh wow. To your amazement, oh, my cat's hitting my keyboard. Damn it.
Hooray, cat.
Oh, Jesus, what'd you do? Okay, it's good.
Hey,
To your amazement,
they are our reinforcements.
The reinforcements are here.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so to your amazement, the Humvee rocks forward, it moves forward like 15 feet, rocks back down. You're jarred and bashed around. You hit your head against the window, smack, and you're kind of stunned, but it's not damaged. I rolled a 1 and a 3 for the blast on the Humvee. So everybody's looking at each other. Holy shit! And another rocket trails out from over here.
Determined to kill us, isn't he? Every time we play.
Yeah, it's. Yeah.
Bunch of marauders appear.
The cavalry arrives.
Oh, and this M113 here explodes. Boom. And they're just NPC, so we don't get into details of stuff. I mean, if it hits and hits with pretty good, at this point, the thing is blown up. So another trail comes out from the forest here. You see another RPG guy here fire and blow up that 113. Boom. So those two 113s are smoking ruins right now. One's blazing fiercely as ammunition or fuel is caught. And up front, that Humvee that was shooting, it all of a sudden receives heavy weapon fire from the tree line there, like a bunch. There seems to be some sort of heavy machine gun in there or something, and it suddenly just opens up, raking the front of the Humvee and just and we'll see a minute. Oh, but to everyone's amazement, the armor on the Humvee holds, and the guy on the top who was shooting, he has to duck down. He's suppressed and such, and the whole... And every bullet, he shoots 23 bullets at the Humvee, and none of them seem to do anything, so that one's okay for the moment. I'm just about almost done here, by the way.
Almost.
Something you didn't see up here.
There's a nuclear bomb falling on us.
There.
Now is when you see the jets coming.
Yeah.
Okay.
All flown by marauders.
DMs have fun with this stuff, don't we? And you realize that this is... Oh, wow. Okay, by the way, there's a BMP-1 here that fires something, and it... Oh, I forgot to hit a button. Oh, you're lucky. I didn't hit rate of fire. And it misses. It shoots, and you see a big tracer, a couple tracer rounds go zinging by the lead Bradley, or I mean the lead, the middle M113. And then we have one more. And you know what I forgot to do? There is range here. So if you actually go to your ruler, the top left in Foundry, you'll have a ruler. You can actually see how far, right? So, oh, come on. That's 400 meter shot that tank has, right? And I think its range is 30. So that would have been a medium range. That would have been -1, just to give you a heads up, right? Oh, why did my screen go green? Uh-oh.
As well.
Yeah, yours go. Oh, somebody. Oh, okay, somebody hit.
Yeah, I think it's me. I don't know what I did.
Yeah, and what you can do is
Fuck.
find.
Nukes. There are nukes going off.
Yeah, boo.
Uh,
Oh, that's okay. I know how to fix this. You have to delete that, so you can use your delete button on your keyboard. You go to the epicenter of that, whatever you just did there. I wonder how you managed to do that.
The center would be the T-64. Yeah, I don't mind.
And now we got another one in the middle on the Bradley, or the 113. How did that one happen?
Better get rid of that one first, I reckon.
Yeah, I should be able to. Let me try this.
Okay.
Okay, I can erase them. All right, so I had, pardon me, I had one more up here. This one here is a BMP-2. It's got a 30 millimeter autocannon. And you see that this is a well set up ambush. They are, and that's medium range, so I have to go -1. But he's +1 because of, oh wow, another miss. So you hear the staccato shot, tuk, 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 4 shots going off from this 30 mil autocannon, and these tracers come ripping over and just somehow miss this Humvee here. And that is it for their actions as far as the ones you've seen so far. You have 2 M113s burning wrecks, and to my amazement, everything else is more or less intact. The bridge has been blown. You can tell, you can guess. You'll have one of you suffered. How many suffered coolness under fire? This round you cannot act. So what I'm gonna do now is do the initiative. And the way I do this is I drag over everybody, and then if you want, you can go into the combat tracker. It's in the top right taskbar, and in there. Oh wait, it didn't work. Hold on. There we go. We hit that, and then I hit begin combat, round 1. Let me know if...
How do we know? Okay.
Wow, can you see all these dice?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see anything.
Well, not the dice. We can see
all your rolls are secret.
Oh, right, they are right now. Yes,
yeah.
they are. Pardon me. I was wondering why you guys aren't seeing that. So I switched that. From now on, you'll be able to see them. But you should see the order of operations there. I'm gonna have to. There's a couple I'm gonna erase, like the destroyed M113 is not there anymore. It's blown up.
All the Russian vehicles are destroyed as well now.
No, that's only if they have, like, if I actually hit the skull on them, then they'll. So we start with the first Bradley, the lead Bradley. Who's in that vehicle?
That's me. And I'm a bit shaky.
Yeah. Now, Lieutenant Ripley is going to try to shake you out of it, okay?
Yeah.
So she's going to use her command because she quickly looks at, Ripley looks at the driver. Damn it, he's dead. And turns to you. Come on, snap out of it. Can you drive, or do we get the hell out of here? And
how do I snap out of it?
Give me a second. I'm going to make a roll here. If she can succeed in her command. Oh, there she is. I lost Ripley for a minute. And she's pretty good at command.
She's a woman.
She is a
Oh,
woman.
Jesus.
You jinxed her. So you're just, your ears are ringing, you're trying to hear what she's saying, and she's kind of pointing at the driver, but you're right now, and there's a trickle of blood coming out of your nose. Yeah. So anyway, we'll get back to you in a moment. So she's like, damn it. She goes, fire on that tree line, she yells. And the gunner turret swings. And it's going to try shoot into the tree line to the right.
Yeah, well, I was sitting at the gun, so...
Oh.
Yeah, he was the gunner.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
Okay.
My idea was to take out the BMP near the tank, but...
Got it. All right, so that doesn't happen there. Those guys are reloading. Okay, that one's... Okay, there's another vehicle that you guys haven't seen. I put a lot of vehicles in this battle. Up here, you see a BTR move onto the road here. And drives onto the road, and the gunner in it shoots at this Humvee in the right here with a heavy. This is more of a armored personnel carrier. This one's got a little turret with a big heavy gun on it. But it can light up a Humvee, that's for sure. And he's moving target. Pardon me, there's other factors. I have to look at that list because you guys were moving. So they have another -1 when you shoot a moving target. I got to remember that stuff.
Yeah, I remember we discussed that, but I don't remember.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, guys. I'm going to get that aid I sent you. Actually has a really handy flow chart for vehicle combat. That's kind of why I sent it. I was like, hey, this thing's actually pretty good. Oops. So let me find that real quick, and I'm going to address that. So I hope everyone's thinking of what they're going to do. Oh my god, game. Yeah, vehicle combat. Why did I do it that way? I'm an idiot. And who's next, by the way?
Next is the command Bradley, the other Bradley.
Oh, okay, you guys got a bit of luck there. On that flow chart, it has some charts there for, it has ranges and things, all the effects that you can see there. It's got, there's a lot of information there, just to let you know. And it's also important where your vehicle's facing, so as a commander, if on your turn, let me know if you change the direction. And remember, you're moving at the moment. So you'll have to go around the burning wreck in front of you, of course. Might need a driving roll if you're going to move. So, but anyway, the commander of the, and I'm just making sure. And let me show you. Actually, I'm going to open up the initiative so that you actually see how much stuff you're up against. It may not give you a good feeling. But clearly you see you've been ambushed, right? And things are not going well. Things are blowing up around. So if you look at the initiative now, you'll see that we are on the command Bradley. So go ahead. You decide who wants to act first. You got Animal Mother on the guns, of course.
Yeah, the colonel's voice will ring again through the radio to his colonel and be like, New orders. Start moving. Take the road eastward. We must get out of here as quick as possible." And then he will just quickly say to Animal Mother, fire the tow at the tank. It's the biggest threat right now. Make that T-64 blow up. Or T-47, sorry. It's 64.
Aye, Colonel. So he activates the tow system, and you can hear the hydraulics quickly as there's this little contraption on the top of the turret that swings up and to the left, and inside of there are 2 tow missiles that are good to go and ready to launch at a moment's notice, of course. So he'll aim, and they're a very quick system. So give me a moment. Let's have a look here. Tow launcher. Oh boy. So Animal Mother, here we go. So you're minus. Okay, look under components under that Bradley. Does it have a fire control system? Yes, it does. It's got thermal optics. Okay. And a fire control system, so it can shoot on the fly. Is what that means. It doesn't get a penalty for shooting.
Fire control system, yeah.
What's the range on a tow?
50, so it's in range because the tank is 40 away.
Okay, good. All right, so there's no mods I can think of right now. Is there anything else?
The tank is static. I mean, I guess we are moving, so maybe that.
Yeah, but we have stabilizer.
And then if we have stabilizer, nothing, and the tank is static, so nothing there too.
There is the terrain for actually hitting them. It's -1 because it's camouflaged and stuff.
Okay.
Okay, he's a pretty good shot. Oh.
Hits.
Oh. Wow, and the damage on that thing is impressive. Those toes, this tank may be ripped. Damage 11, and it's -2 armor. So this tank's armor, just real quick, going through this for everybody. The T-64 has frontal armor of 8, which is unfortunate for them. And that tow has a special -2 mod for armor. So that 8 actually goes to a 6 for that tow. And this tow got 2 hits. So it did 11 damage. Definitely penetrated the armor. The armor absorbed 6 points. So it had 5 points of damage left. It's a crit. Yikes. Okay, so I'm going to roll.
What does the second hit do in this case?
Yeah, I'm just I was trying to remember that. I think if you get a crit, you roll twice.
Ooh, nasty.
On the component damage and take both. Or darn it, I have to have an aviationist. Okay, there we go. Okay, journal entry, vehicle combat. Pardon me, it rolls on the component damage penetration table. Yeah, I just did that. Foundry's giving me a hard time, guys. Pardon me. Let's try this one. Oh, I should have displayed that in chat. I don't think I did. Okay, you can't hit the suspension, so I have to move up.
Yeah, you
wow.
have to re-roll.
Well, I think you... Okay, you re-roll?
Oh, I don't know.
I was just going to move up one on the column. I think I remember reading that one. Sorry, guys. I read it yesterday. I'm just going to move it up, and the next one is you hit the ammunition. And if you do 2 or more points to ammunition, there's a chance that it blows up. And so being an NPC, that tank erupts, explodes.
Hey. Yeah, pop goes the weasel.
Yay, we only have 20 enemies left.
Now,
Hey, pardon me. I got this. Might be an important call.
maybe if we're lucky, the turret flies in the air and it drops on the BMP2.
Imagine.
Who knows?
Just
yesterday I was looking at the effects of exploding tanks in the Gulf War.
Yeah.
Those turrets got blown off.
So yeah, no kidding. You see this tank, the tow, you can see it just, and it kind of moves around. I don't know if you've ever seen tow missiles launch. They're kind of fun, interesting. They actually tow a little cable that goes to the remote, of course, to the gunner. So he has to keep the sights on it, right? And he does, and the tank erupts in an explosion, and there's that huge funnel of fire comes shooting out of the turret, and it explodes. I have to put the cat away. There you go. All right, one down, and the big one too. Good shot. Okay. Anyone? Yeah. What else?
Speaks through the radio again. Says those with lighter weapons focus on the trail line. There's several RPG crews there.
Now you can't actually shoot out of a Bradley with light arms. You'd have to exit the vehicle.
Yeah. But I mean more like the vehicles themselves.
Oh right, of course.
And do the M113s have gun ports?
They have machine guns on top. They do have a machine gun. No, they don't have ports. No.
And I guess we will. Well, given he's given the order to start moving east, I guess we'll try to advance, get around the M113 that got blown up. And
now you have all terrain, so you can bust a move across a field too, and drive right through trees and stuff. Need a driving roll though, just so you know.
I guess he will be. Can I move the thing? How much does it move in combat? 4 or 5?
You'll have a combat speed is 5, and then you can make a movement maneuver if you want to go further.
Yeah, I guess he will move.
It's 4 off-road, so you'd be 4 across the fields.
So it's moving. I guess it will be. I can actually not move it, but I guess I will move.
Maybe it's best to go straight for the Russians there.
Yeah, I think.
All over them.
Yeah, the idea is to head east.
Okay.
And then, so I guess he will go.
So the driver just starts driving. You say head east, and he drives off the road and starts heading across this field.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to make a quick driving roll here. Oh, good. Okay, nothing goes wrong. He manages to keep the thing going. And he goes an extra move. And the Humvee back here, the driver, he hears the command and he goes, oh wait, it's not his turn yet. Give me next. Anyone left in the command vehicle need to do anything?
No, I think that was the 3 of us, right?
Okay.
The crew at least. I don't know if we have any passengers, but
I'm in the back Humvee, so I go last.
Right. Well, it depends on initiative too. You may, you happen to roll bad on initiative, yeah. Okay, so there's a Soviet soldier up here. He's helping manning the heavy machine gun. The next guy is over here. He is reloading the RPG. Why is it giving me a hard time? This guy here is reloading his RPG.
I think.
Go ahead.
Can I actually? I was thinking. Actually, I don't remember because we talked about this yesterday, but I don't remember. Like, because the other weapons can anyone that's not the gunner use any of the weapons in the Bradley?
I don't know. They're all.
Yeah, they're all integrated.
They're trained at the same target. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so the gunner basically has the main gun, the tow, and the machine gun all at his fingertips. He can actually select which weapon to use that round.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's these 2 Soviets in here, and they open up. I'm just going to quickly open up on the Humvee here. Well, they totally miss. Okay, so with that heavy machine gun, they completely whiff again. Wow. Okay. Oops.
They got nervous after seeing their tank blow up.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think they're
moving
gonna
on.
run away.
Morale hit. It was
Oh, shoot. Okay, there is one more BTR over here. This was the armored personnel carrier for these guys, but it's kind of out of view, right? Okay, so it doesn't do anything. This guy over here, he commences shooting again. This BMT-2 with the 30 mil cannon.
Which one? The one near the tank, or?
Yeah. Yeah, that one. He's -1 because of range. And his rate of fire. Man, he can't hit anything. And no hits. Absolutely nothing. No coolness under fire, nothing. So 11 rounds arc over, and somehow they fly off of armor and miss, and just everyone's like, wow, that guy's not a good shot. It's a good thing. The T-64 is destroyed. And now it's the
well,
lead.
actually, there's. Yeah, because I think how far away is the BMP-2 from the T-64? Because the TOW has a blast. I don't know if that applies with vehicles.
No, it doesn't. Well,
it
no,
doesn't.
it does, but it would need an A blast to reach that BMP.
Because it's 3 hexes away. Okay.
Yeah. An A blast is big.
Mm-hmm.
So where was I? Oh, yeah, the lead Humvee. It's been getting a lot of fire from a lot of directions. It's amazing. It's still alive, and the driver is going to try. Well, these guys. Let me have a. So you said move to the east, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to flee east.
Yeah. Okay. So the
Even
driver
being
is.
attacked from all directions.
The driver starts heading down the road here. The gunner's had lost his coolness under fire, so he's kind of recovering this round. So this Humvee just starts to take off. There is a Soviet soldier down here. He's helping reloading the RPG. Okay, the one remaining M13 turns and heads into the field. And I have to make a driving roll here real quick. Pardon me, everybody. This is the first time doing this, so I'm trying to frantically look at references and stuff, and I know I'll be missing stuff. I'm just like, oh shoot. But anyway.
Yeah, the fluidity is hard at the start, but don't worry, man.
Yeah, I appreciate your patience, everyone. Okay, so he manages to keep the M113 going through the field. The lead Humvee, or second to lead Humvee, follows the one in behind and is like, hurry up, beep, beep, beep. That machine
so they're
gunner.
Not like checking if someone's still alive in the Bradley. Cowards.
Oh, yeah, they might not even know the Bradley's blown up or been hit.
Leave no man behind except the Belgians.
Except the Belgians. Okay, -1 moving vehicle. Okay, this guy just. Okay, he doesn't hit a darn thing. The guy on the Humvee's shooting into the trees. You see tracers heading into the forest, and he says, fuck you. And then your Humvee. So, last but not least, go ahead.
Did the M113 shoot at anything? Or are they also shocked by fire?
Yeah, that one's shocked too. This one.
Damn,
yeah, that cool.
I have to try something. I don't know if it works. But...
Yeah, you're right.
Fuck.
What did you do again?
I know. I just used the ruler and wanted to check.
It doesn't do that for me.
Okay. Well, if you hit the
shit! No, I don't. I know that's something else.
Yeah. So everybody, while you're waiting for your turn, of course, you can check ranges and things and so on. Do you want to do anything in that Humvee, Jason? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you.
I was gonna, as I said, I was gonna try to target the RPG guy if I could spot him.
Unfortunately, you can't act this round because you failed your coolness under fire.
Oh,
But
okay.
but you'll snap out of it now, and you'll be able to act next round. And unless
Yeah,
somebody can try to snap you out of it with a command,
that's,
yeah. Unfortunately, that's the way it goes. So that's the first round. That's basically how the round went. And we rotate to the front, and we just rotate through the order again. So
Is
we
the driver
start.
also down in the Humvee?
Yeah. Say again?
Like, is the driver also down in the Humvee?
No, he's still good. So he
Oh.
can move. That's right. Yeah, because nothing got damaged. So he'll just race into the road, into this field here. Give me a second. We'll make a driving roll. Okay, he makes it. One hit. Those driving rolls can be tricky. If you fail one of those, something gets stuck or something goes. They're not fun. So back to the top. You see a trail of smoke come whistling out of this tree line. You realize there's an officer and a soldier in there with one more RPG. There's 3 RPGs along that tree line. So, give me one moment. Oh, I'm having a little bit of trick. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on here. Pardon me. I'll just use this, guys. Oh. Do, do, do. 8 plus 1. Well, you guys are getting some good dice rolls here. The RPG goes wide. It goes whistling down the field, exploding somewhere further on. The officer is curses him out. And the officer is going to run backward and going to get into this BTR 60 with his fast and slow actions. Slow action to get in a vehicle, so he's going to fast action run to the BTR and slow action get in it. All right. Foundry's being a little glitchy with me here. Okay, now it's the lead Bradley. All right, go for it. Here we are again.
Okay, so well, with the BMP one, did it shoot with an autocannon or it's? But I think does it have a 70mm gun or something or?
The Bradley?
No, the BMP one.
Oh, the BMP one has.
It's the tracked kind of thing, right?
Yeah, and it's got a big gun on it, 73mm smoothbore cannon.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna try to take it out.
All right.
With the chain gun.
Okay, so this thing has frontal armor 5.
What?
And
are you serious?
Yeah, but if you get multiple hits, let's see what you got here. You've got damage 5, so you have to get at least 1 hit to penetrate it. Is how that works.
Now
right?
that there's in cargo, it says there are armor piercing and high explosive rounds. Do they make a difference?
Oh yeah, high explosives don't have penetration. I think they have a penalty against armor. Armor piercing, of course, is designed for blowing up armored vehicles. So you'd be using that. Don't forget to hit your rate of fire. And I'm just checking your range here. It's 30, so you're within range. -1 because he's in the trees and such. So you basically, that's all I got is -1 on my end. And don't forget your rate of fire if you got up to 4 rounds on that chain gun.
How do I do that exactly?
Oh, so click the gun in the Bradley. You click it, and then it'll ask you to choose an actor. You choose your character.
Okay.
Hit OK. And then
I don't see myself. Yeah. I can't. There's no. I don't see. I only see.
Yeah, let me drag you in there. I forgot you were in that Bradley. Who are you again? You are Anton. Sorry Sorry, guys. I thought I had this organized. Okay, so you're in now. It should work. You should be able to select your person. I'll do it real quick a minute.
No. But just a second. Where can I?
Okay, I just tested it. It's working for me.
Okay.
But
then where can I find the Bradley that I'm in? I guess I see in the.
you're the lead Bradley. You're this one here. So if you
Yeah.
double click that, left
Okay,
mouse,
I
double
was
click it.
I was looking somewhere else. Hello.
Yeah, you're not in the command.
No, I cannot click. When I click on the gun, nothing happens. Just.
Oh, I probably have to put you in as gunner.
Yeah.
Try it now. So in combat, when you hit the 25 millimeter, it should give you a prompt.
No.
-1 for the terrain.
Okay, and what does it mean? Add a hit die? What's that?
Yeah, you just put -1. Like there's a.
Yeah, in the
Okay, so
selector.
here goes nothing. 6.
So you got a hit.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, oh no, I'll have to look real quickly because when you actually get the same number, I'm pretty sure you did not penetrate him, but you still can damage outside components. Let me look real quick. Player's manual. Vehicles.
No, you do the damage to, like, you roll for the component and the damage goes to the component instead of the well, yeah, that's basically something outside instead of something inside.
Yeah, you go. Here's what you do.
Like a gun or a smoke.
I rolled a ricochet.
dischargers.
So
Yeah.
Did you see the roll I made?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see it.
In chat. I roll for non-penetration hit, it's called. And so you could have hit the weapon, you could have hit like the antenna, you could hit the tracks, and so on.
Can you push a roll like this?
Yeah, you can. Oh, you can push your attack. Yeah, of course. I forgot.
Yeah. You have no ones, so that's like.
Yeah, so your odds are. That's a good time. Yeah. By the way, when you decide to push, that's a good point he made. If you have your ammo dice got any ones, or your to hit dice get any ones, you don't get to re-roll those dice on the push. So always look at your all 4 of your ammo dice didn't get any ones, so you'll re-roll all those when you hit the push. It'll automatically do it.
Also, when you push and you have any ones, basically you get either yourself or the equipment you're using gets like damage for every one. So yeah, it's a lot more risky to push with ones.
Yeah, I remember.
You'll take a stress point if
you remember jamming the the guy.
So if you still want to,
so I do the same roll again.
No, you just hit the push button on the chat in your initial
click
attack.
The push
sure.
And it does everything.
So what's this?
Weapon jam. See, you got two ones. And if you get 2 or more ones, your weapon will jam, and the reliability rating of the weapon goes down. So, yeah, oops.
Yeah, well, this thing is going nowhere pretty fast.
No. Weapon jammed. That I have to quickly look that. I'll look that up shortly.
I'm not going to try shooting it again. So my next thing will be to run out of this vehicle.
Get the hell out of here.
Well,
okay.
it's not moving anymore. So.
Yeah, I found the weapon jam thing if you want to.
Okay. Quick question: who's driving that Bradley?
A dead guy.
Dead guy. That's right. Okay, that's the component damage. I was right. That's why it's not moving. So Lieutenant Ripley is going to try to pull the guy out of the driver's seat.
Is there someone else in Bradley or not?
There's
Any
Ripley.
passengers or?
There would have been a couple passengers in there. I was going to say they're incapacitated or killed by the RPG shot. It's just Ripley and you left.
Where'd you save today?
Yeah, so Ripley's going to try. She spends a turn manhandling this guy out of the driver's seat, which is quite. Actually, no. She grabs you and says, "We got to go," because you can't get him out of the driver's seat without. It would take some time, and it's the way the Bradleys are. The driver's sort of in a position in a chair off in the top. You know, it's hard to move him out of there if he's dead. So she hits the button on the rear doors, and it drops down on hydraulics real quick. This is clung, and she grabs her rifle, and then she goes to assist you. We gotta run.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
And she also next round.
Follow the chick. Yeah.
She's yelling in the radio, "Colonel, we got abandoned ship. Come get us."
Yeah, when
and she hits
Johnson
the smoke.
notices. Yeah, when Johnson notices that there's some people abandoning the vehicles, yeah, he will tell his drivers straight away to go pick them up first.
All right.
There's survivors. There's survivors from attack. Go pick them up.
Yeah, you hear him swearing. Damn it. Okay, so you hear him swearing, but he obeys commands and he'll turn around. Now this BTR's turn. This one is going to shoot at these this Humvees that are driving down the road here with the heavy machine gun. This one moving.
So if he hit the smoke, what does that do?
Smoke dispensers. That means that if they shoot at the Bradley now, they'll have penalty.
Okay. So you get like into a cloud kind of thing.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Give us a -1. So that BTR misses, and now it's the command Bradley's turn. You see the driver. He cranks the wheel, and he drives over here.
And as soon as he does, like, the colonel like lowers the door, opens the door and says, "Come on up, go, 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 go." And meanwhile he will say to Animal Mother, "We need to get, well, we are heading." Okay, he's pointing. What direction are we pointing?
He's got his own turret, so he's like, what do you want me to kill? He yells at you, "Colonel."
Yeah, use with the man cannon. We need to take down some of those RPG crews on our path to escape.
On it. And he opens up on this hex here with the two of them. He's, "Yeah, fuck you, fuck you." You hear him yelling, and he spits a stream of tobacco. Half it kind of misses, and he shoots it. He's got this down pat. He's got like the what do you call it, the aperture for the sights, and he just spits a stream out of the bottom, out the side, and he's got a spittoon down there, kind of. It's an old Russian helmet that he uses for a spittoon, and half of it goes in the helmet, and half otherwise. But he's "I'm on it." He's gonna full auto, of course. Animal Mother, -1 because they're in the trees. Just taking a quick look. Oh, he's going to have to push that. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh
but
wait.
If you push that, it's going to be a jam.
Yeah, and it's only got 2.
Well, you got a hit, right?
No, that was a Cumulus Under Fire they have to make. For the one of the, yeah.
Ah, it's true.
If one of my hit dice would have hit, then that would have been an additional hit.
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
that
yeah, but
coolness under fire may help. So I'll roll for the both of them when you do that when they're sharing a hex. Coolness under fire. Ah, they ducked down. You know
that
what
was useful still.
Yeah, yeah, it was actually. So I'm gonna make them where's suppressed. So there's an actual little icon you hit for suppressed. Okay, anyone else in the command Bradley can act? The driver drove there, so he's done. Commander, you've given orders. You still have your slow action, by the way. Commander.
What I don't know if in the 8 is there any of the 8s that you shared that gives you like a kind of actions you can do in combat. I remember seeing that somewhere the other day.
Yeah, I sent the combat one, I sent the vehicle one, I've sent close combat one, I sent a bunch of the flow charts to you. And
yeah, but I'm trying to see like a list of actions you can do because I don't know if I can do much.
Vehicle.
I remember there being like there's a list of actions in page 56.
56?
56.
Player's guide.
Okay, it's low actions. Persuade, get in from backpack.
Sorry, this is a pretty intense battle, everyone. I'm trying to do my best to keep everything sort of level, but good thing the Russians aren't having very good shots today. So
yeah, I don't think I have anything I can do from here, unless not from the vehicle thing. Unless I can try to, because there's nobody incapacitated now, right? Because everyone recovered.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so I don't think there's really anything I can do from the vehicle because I cannot fire another weapon, right? You said that everything was on the turret, so there's no slow action. I could exit the vehicle, but I don't want to do that.
And you could still, on your turn, you could still give out any orders on the radio with your action if you wanted to. But so far, everyone's bugging out to the east. They're fleeing. Like they're all just, that was the last orders you gave, which makes sense, sort of.
Yeah, there's too much firepower in the west, so
yeah,
better to go through, or at least that's what he feels like. Yeah, that's it. I don't have anything useful I can do.
Well, that was a really good recon roll you made originally. You actually saw a lot. Sorry, go ahead, Tom.
In the description of the Brawlers, it says that they have gun ports. Can we use them?
They do?
Yeah.
Pardon me. I thought
that was just
the Soviets had that.
6 firing port weapons.
Oh, pardon me, guys.
It's something like.
I thought they were enclosed. Yeah.
Well, at some time, the Americans removed all of those ports except 2. So.
Okay. No, I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, I appreciate you checking this. We'll figure it out together. All right, go ahead then. If you have free time and you want to shoot out of.
Well, first I'm going to try to get out of the vehicle I'm in.
Yeah, you have to get in our vehicle. It gets like a slow action just to get in, I think, to exit or get in a vehicle. Right. So actually, it's still like, do we have like some kind of weapon rack on the Bradley or something?
Oh yeah. You'd have, they have racks all over the place for your personal weapons.
Yeah, I guess he will spend his slow action grabbing one of the rifles for the better range because he only has like a pistol on himself, so he'll probably try to get one of the rifles with good range and getting. Sure. I guess he can't shoot yet, but he gets it and starts getting ready to shoot through one of the gun ports. That will be his slow action. I guess he can get. I don't know what could be there. You said the standard was the. What was it? The M16A2, you said it was, I think. So I guess he will get that weapon and get it ready. Yeah. And that will be his turn.
All right. And we are off to the Soviet soldier up here. Oh boy, so this guy here, it's his turn, and he reloaded last round, and now he's going to shoot his RPG into the side of that M13 zipping across the field. Unfortunately for that guy, and unfortunately for me.
So the M13, 113 didn't just roll over that Russian.
No, he may be trying. He may not get there in time. We shall see. And one moment. Okay.
I know the music changed.
Oh, yeah. Rate of fire. No, that's all good. That's all good. They haven't been rolling terrific, but that time he got a hit, even with the -1 moving vehicle. Boom! You see that M113 erupt in flames. Bam! And explodes. Yeesh.
Win.
These guys here, real quickly, they will shoot. Rate of fire, -1. Oh, they do manage to hit this Humvee and light it up somewhat. And I'll just roll real quickly here a minute. Bear with me, I'll just do this quickly. They're just lighting this thing up. How many hits did this thing get actually? Oh, just the one hit. So the commander, he's the guy on the top. He happened to be the commander on the machine gun, and he is blown to bits by the machine gun. And this Humvee is suppressed and kind of drives a bit erratically as this guy's just the guy on top shot to bits. And that one's done. That one's done. Done. This BTR that the officer got into, it moves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Quick driving check. Okay, it has some issues with the field and can't go any further. It's kind of getting a bit stuck. But the gunner himself shoots at the lead Humvee. Just let me do this quickly. -1, moving. Oh, wow. Whoa. Their gun jams up. Rolled 2 1s for to hits. So something happens, the gun just jams up. No bullets come out, couple bullets, and then it's jammed for this one. I will just put a little thing here. Restrained, that'll do for now. Find the jam modifier. Okay, so that thing's done. Oh, this BMP up here is still shooting. Wow, okay. I wonder how many bullets this thing has left in it. I'll have to take a quick look for that. -2. Nope, miss. Miss. Good thing. T-64 is dead. Now the lead Humvee.
Suppression there.
Oh, was there? Yeah, that's armored vehicle though. So if it doesn't do any damage or anything like that, you don't suppress. Now, if you take internal damage, actually that coolness under fire, if you failed that, you're actually supposed to bail out, I think, if you're in a vehicle. So when you failed your coolness under fire, you may have bailed out. Sorry guys, I have to clarify this. There's a bit of crunchiness here.
Oh, do you? I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you're in a vehicle and you fail your coolness under fire, I'll have to check that. So this lead Humvee, it sees this BTR coming here and kind of getting stuck. and it's gonna try to ram it. Desperation. Ooh. And he fails his driving check and heads into the ditch here and kind of messes up. Oh dear. And we have a driving mishap. There it is. Let's see how badly. Oh, he crashes. So he crashes into the ditch and kind of wipes out, crunch, bang, and slams into the side, and they're stuck. That Humvee is crashed and kind of wiped out. Okay, now that Soviet soldier is suppressed. That M113 is destroyed. We have this BMP up here now, who shoots at the where was it? Oh yeah, he shoots at this Humvee up here. Boom. Rate of fire 1. -1 there. Ooh, this has been quite a combat. He completely misses. They can't push either. Good thing. And now Soviet soldier. He's suppressed. That one is reloading. That guy's reloading. Actually, I think he's out of ammunition. That one. Yeah. And there's a Soviet soldier here. You do see this Soviet soldier here. He raises AKM and fires at that Humvee. Oh, pardon me. Getting better at this. Okay, he sprays the Humvee, but does not. He gets. Oh, actually, that's close. What's a. Wow. Let me double check real quick on the.
4 damage.
Yeah.
Yes. He has. More.
Yeah. So he did total. Let me have a real quick look. 2, 4. So the armor absorbed 1. So 3 hits in the vehicle. I'll roll the. Quickly roll component damage and see which parts it hit. Ammunition. Okay, it's not explosives. So it does damage to your ammunition. Basically, half your ammunition is destroyed. I think I read that. And it has the bullets actually did more. That's 1 hit. The commander, so the guy who was on the machine gun on top, gets clipped with a bullet, and the suspension takes some hits. So in a nutshell, he lights the Humvee up pretty good. You see the commander get hit and drop back dead. NPC, so he's finished. The guy who was shooting the gun on top. The ammunition scattered and blasted apart, and the undercarriage of the Humvee is hit, and so it's going to be -1. The reliability rating drops down 2 points. Okay. And you have to make coolness under fire. Roll, Tom. Or I mean, Jason.
All right.
And you're good. You are good. Okay, so that's the round. Oh, you get to act. You're in that Humvee. Of course, Jason. Hey, finally. And again, your patience, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I checked the bailing thing is when you fail your coup, but your vehicle has had to be penetrated for the bailout to trigger.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. There's something about that. All right.
Yeah,
So
if you get a penetration and you fail your cuff, you must spend your next slow action exiting the vehicle.
well, let's see what this British teacher can do.
I'll use my. I'll see if I can shoot the one who just shot past. That's all right.
With your SVD.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're in a moving vehicle, so you're -1.
Oh, it stopped, doesn't it? I presume if it's been shot at and its suspension is.
No, it's still going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Its reliability hasn't gone down to 0 yet.
Right. Okay.
It's close though. It should be 2 right now. Oh yeah. Okay. And I know I'm not getting all this right, so I'm gonna do some more reading this week. But I don't know. So are you gonna be using the sniper effect on it, or are you just shooting it with its rate of fire?
Well, I'll have been sort of. Well, I've been looking around for company to shoot for since the whole thing started, really. So.
Sure.
So he's a sniper rifle, so I'll be using a sniper rifle.
All right. So you get +2 from the scope and -2 from. Now the thing is, I don't think you can snipe from a vehicle that's moving. That's the only problem. You have to be stable and you have to have a bipod down and stuff like that for sniping.
It's used for windowsill as a bipod.
Oh yeah. And then you're supposed to do a slow aim on a target. That's the thing. Sniping's pretty specific, right? It's you've found a target and you're supposed to use what's called a slow aim when you snipe. So you technically can't aim and shoot in the same round if you're sniping.
Oh, in that case, I'll use my FN fouling.
Okay. Sniping does have its place and it works very well, but it's.
I presume I'd know all of that, so.
Yeah, for sure. And then don't forget your rate of fire if you choose up to 4 with that one.
I'll go 4, I think. So I'm at -1, and yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go.
And I know I'm missing many things, but I'm just kind of, so you can push that. Your dice.
But the thing with, I think you can still fast aim. Just that slow aim gives you bonuses. I think +1 or +2.
But you can't fast aim if you're sniping.
Well, I'm going to push that roll anyway because that was rubbish.
Yeah, I'd push that. You get. Okay, so there's a hit. Ooh, nice. Two hits. Well, that's better. So you did 4 points damage to the legs. You basically riddled his legs. And just for shits and giggles, we should roll a crit on that. Because NPCs, I generally, unless I have something in mind for them, if you do a crit, they're kind of out. They're knocked out. So I'll show you what the crit roll and just for see what happens. If this was one of you, I'd roll on this. Oh, you crushed his toes. And can you guys see that in the chat? Yeah, crushed toes.
Yeah.
Oh, great. So anyway, you blow his feet off. Good shot. He drops down, clutching his severed leg. Ah! Yeah, the FN fires a powerful round. That's for sure. All right, so that's done the round. Here we go.
I'm just going to go and feed the cats, so I'm going to be away from
Sure. Let's take a short break, everyone. Short bio. And I didn't realize how intense this battle would be. There's a lot going on, and of course, it's unlike most sessions. And my intent, of course, was to set up a tense scenario intro. Cool.
Been here for quite a while.
Oh, pardon me. I had my window covered. Okay, so let's continue. Yeah, we're at the top of the order, and that guy just. Yeah, he's not going. So we have the Bradley that is kind of conked out, and Ripley and who is it again in there? Antoine. Lieutenant Ripley's like she was grabbing you and says, "We gotta go," and she yelled in the radio, and you guys see that she just hit the smoke dispensers, and what do you wish to do?
Well, I'm running into the Bradley as fast as I can.
All right, so it'll be a fast action to move and then a slow action to mount vehicle to get in and so on. So I'll do that. You get into the vehicle, and Ripley's with you. They both get in. Quick, go, go, go! And she's hitting the door, getting it up. We're in. And she kind of high fives you there, Tom, Antoine. And she's kind of willing to be your buddy for the moment. And she is
Barbara, we have our
female.
cargo.
Okay.
Speed
Tom,
ahead.
Yeah, well.
you were mentioning. She is,
Listen. Again.
Yeah. The colonel,
This
as
time
he
it's
is-
not a Russian chick.
let me just
Yeah, well-
get you in there.
Say, Colonel, keep the dead Bradley between us and the BMP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Private, we have our cargo. Speed ahead.
So we'll leave that for a moment because the command vehicle's it's not its turn yet. So you guys get into the vehicle, and it's like there's bullets zinging around, everything's blowing up around you. All the M113s are burning hulks. You're not sure what's happening at the front of the line anymore. You just saw explosions and gunfire up there. To your right, some of you glanced to this other Humvee. Survived the bridge explosion somehow. You saw this massive mushroom cloud go up from the bridge when they blew it up. Dust and so on. And this Humvee is now swerving, and it's getting shot at from the tree line. It's all very intense and exciting combat we got going here. And we shall go to the next, which happens to be this BTR here, which is, you sense it must be reloading or something. This one here. Because it's not shooting or anything, but it is moving. And it moves down the road. It starts to head toward the intersection. And that's that one. Now we have the command vehicle. Now you guys lucked out on the initiative there, go first. So
Yeah,
I'll let you decide.
I guess he will be looking around, noticing probably BTR chasing, and yeah, he'll say, "We have our cargo, private, speed ahead."
Aye, Captain or Colonel.
Gunner, since we seem to have a chaser, take it out.
You got it. Can you ping the one? Oh, the
Yes.
chaser. Oh, the chaser. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So
when I select something like that, is it zoned to others, or
I
not?
can see your icon. You can hold shift and left click to ping it.
No, but okay, no, then this doesn't do it. So okay, so I have to do this. Okay.
Yeah, and the chaser, we can call him that. But as you're zipping across, he swings the turret, swivels it around, and he opens up. He's like, I'm not sure how the ammo situation's doing, but I'm firing, Colonel. So he lets her rip. Animal Mother, doing what he does best. Minus, no, they got the stabilizer on this one, don't they?
Yeah,
Very
the
nice.
fire control assistance or something like that.
Okay, within range. He's a moving vehicle, so that's -1. And we're not shooting through the smoke. This Animal Mother's good enough. He shoots when you're driving across the field there. And okay, gets a hit. I'm tempted to push that. Should I push that? Let me add up the damage real quick here. 5 damage. What's the frontal armor on that BTR? 60 is 4. He does penetrate it with that shot. He'll do 1 damage to component inside. So okay, yeah, he won't push it because push that. He gets 1 damage to an internal component. So I shall roll that quickly. Penetration. Roll. Let's get a good one. The engine. Well, that's pretty good. He hits the engine. And for my purposes, that's enough to kind of knock the thing out. And they're going to be suppressed as well for this round automatically because penetration. And I may roll that. There's no explosives. That's all AP. Okay. So they're effed up. You see the thing grind to a stall as the tracers slam into it. That 30mm autocannon. He fires about 14 rounds. Okay, animal, take it easy. But anyway, he just rocks that thing. For the moment, that thing's done. Anyone else need to act in the
Yeah.
command vehicle?
And the colonel himself is going to try and, with the weapon he had took the previous round, he's trying to go through one of the gun ports and try to aim and shoot at this guy here.
Okay, then bear in mind you'll be limited to your visual of the battlefield. Very much. You'll only see out the one side. At the moment, I had you in the role of like the commander recon. So if you switch roles, you're the commander of the tank technically.
Yeah.
So just bear that in mind. But desperate measures too, though, right?
Yeah. He doesn't want the RPG teams firing again. It's already wrecked most of his column.
I don't blame you. And I'll have to look up again how much things you can do in a round for slow and fast action. You haven't really done much except give commands. I would consider that a fast action. You would still have your slow action.
Yeah, which is the...
Oh, give me a command roll, actually, to see how well your cohesion is with whoever's left.
Okay.
See if...
Command roll.
And then... Okay, so you feel that you're still in charge of what's left of your troop. Anyway, anyone else want to act in the command vehicle?
Because we have, well, they moved in, so they don't have an action yet, I guess. And there's only, it's only him left. So I guess he, as I said, he will. I mean, he doesn't like to lose sight, but there's many vehicles down, and he really feels like he needs to try to take out that RPG team. So yeah, he's going to fire at this guy, even if he loses vision for a bit.
So you're -1 because of a snapshot. So you're not aiming. And -1 because you're moving vehicle.
Right?
And then -1 because he's in terrain, trees and stuff.
-1s. So -3 total.
Yeah.
Oof, this is.
But you could suppress him, right? Do full rate of fire, and you might suppress him, even if you miss. That's one thing nice. Yeah, even if you miss, you can still suppress him, and that's big if he's about to shoot you with an RPG.
No, wait. Who do I attack here? Okay, now -3. Yeah, he's going to fire.
And you can push.
Not good. Yeah, I guess I will push that.
Oh, he is pushing.
Yeah.
Oh, but he suppressed him. You did suppress him. But your weapon, your 13 rounds go off, and then you see something go wrong as the breech locks back, and it's not cycling for some reason. And -2 reliability, so you go into your gun and you fiddle with the reliability number on it, -2 from it.
Yeah, he had picked it from the rack. I guess he just kind of
uses
it and throws it away, like puts it away and starts making its way back to the commander position. And that's for the next round. So that will be it.
In a way, you succeeded because you suppressed him. Good call. So Command Bradley, so these guys up here, he is reloading. He's not doing anything. This guy's no longer suppressed now. So I'll just get rid of that. Oops. Get rid of that. Why won't it? Okay, it's glitching out. It won't let me get rid of this guy's. Oh. There were 2 guys there. Okay, where was I? Okay. Yeah, the guy you just suppressed was about to shoot an RPG, but he stumbles back behind the trees as the bullets ricochet around him. These guys up there are 2, 3. Move. Okay, Done. I'm just quickly cycling through. There's a bunch of Soviet soldiers that get to act there. Okay, this BTR here is stuck, and you see some. So they're shooting. It's shooting point blank at this Humvee. Oh no, the weapon's jammed. That's right. I rolled 2 1s. That's why I had the net there. So you see that the commander's ordered troops outside to assault the Humvee. Oops. And they charge out to attack the Humvee. You're not sure what's going on there. I'll resolve that real quickly. And so that BTR is done. Now this one up here moves out of its position and drives out on down the road and around the corner here, and they apparently appears to be reloading or something. That one, it's not shooting this round, thankfully. Tanks destroyed, lead Humvees wrecked. They're in combat. Just moving along quickly. Okay, this BMP-1 here is still very much a threat. This one's got the cannon on it. This one. And it can't see the command Bradley at the moment. But
yeah, we actually have the cover, yeah. That's
yeah,
nice.
So I'm just looking quickly.
Yeah, he doesn't have... Yeah, he cannot see the...
Yeah, he's going to shoot at the Humvee here. Or that's at the intersection. Ooh, that thing is pretty powerful. Yeesh. -1 moving vehicle. Wow, they just... you guys have had some, it's been harsh, but I haven't made many rolls for these big guns. Like, they're all just whiff, which is good. I'm thankful. Okay.
The Soviets will take some lessons from the Marauders.
Yeah, right on. Moving along. Okay, so that Soviet soldier. Oh, okay, these guys down here are actually. I'm gonna make a roll here because
they just recovered from the suppression, right?
Yeah, I think they're just done now. No, they were suppressed last round. I thought they've recovered now because let me think a minute. Yeah, because I took the suppression off them.
Yeah, you took it now. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so they can act next round. Okay, we'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
You guys need a break. This guy's dead. His foot's blown off. Okay. And that Humvee up here just shot around, ricochet by, and they were suppressed. But the driver, he's going to try and get the heck out of here. That car is kind of trailing fluids and smoking a bit, and there's a couple bodies hanging out of windows and stuff, and they're running from all these Soviet soldiers running. And I forgot to shoot with them at that guy. They're a bit surprised. They thought it was blown up, maybe. All right, last but not least, Jason. Bringing up the tail end.
Are we moving, or are we just standing still? Because we haven't shifted from that spot yet. Because you said we were moving, so are we moving, or?
Yes. He bails head, and he goes along the tree line here. Or actually, no, pardon me. He, in a panic, he moves away from that RPG team here, and he hits the tree line here, and you see the driver just floor it, and he's heading into these trees.
That's going to be a bit bumpy, isn't it? So I guess I'm not going to do much when he's bumping through trees.
Yeah, you're holding on. It's like, oh shit.
Okay, I'll just wait and see what he does.
Oh, and he manages to keep the thing on the rails. and he hits it. He drives into the trees, and man, you're driving over stumps and through little ravines, and all the wheels are spinning, and there's parts coming off, and you're just like, holy crap! And you look over, and the driver is this young kid. He must be like 19 years old or something. You see this soldier barely has to shave, and his eyes are huge wide. He's got his foot down on the pedal, and he's hitting that tree line, smoking. It's kind of limited what you can do. You could reload or something. I don't know. Not sure if there's anything you can do.
I'm not, as I say, I'll just hold on while he's driving through trees. There's not much I can do, right?
Right.
Holds on for his dear life.
Hold on for dear life. Okay, so I'll quickly move things along. You got this Soviet soldier here, and he sees the command Bradley moving toward him. And he basically retreats back through the forest.
We don't see that one.
No. Okay, that Bradley is done. This BTR is messed up. There's smoke coming out of it a bit. It's kind of clunk, clunk, clunk. It's not operating at the moment for whatever reason, and it's our command vehicle.
The command vehicle. Well, it's a bunch of us in here now.
Yeah, now, so you have to decide what you wish to do.
And I assume we're still speeding away, right? That's
Yep.
where the last orders.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow, that gun has lots of ammo. 25 chain gun. Okay. So Animal Mother is like looking for targets.
Yeah, how far do we get if we move this turn?
You can move 4, and then you can make a drive roll to see if you can go further.
No, four is good enough, I think, for now.
But he still has to make a roll to get through that forest. So who's driving?
Private, there's a private driving here. Private
okay.
Jones.
Nice.
First
Okay.
Private Jones.
Let's see
Come on, Private, you can do it.
Uh-oh. Now, you can give him a command here if you want to use your action to
Watch
allow
out!
him. Yeah. To allow him to push that.
Focus, Private Jones. We can do this. We're almost through.
It's stuck, Captain. Hold on, Colonel. And
If I can use my action to give him a push there.
okay, make a command roll.
Okay.
And see if you can you can give him the ability to push that roll.
Okay.
Oh, he's inspired.
2 hits.
He is inspired. Well done. Okay. So he can go another hex. And you guys cut into this field, and to the left you can see there's this vicious combat going on up here.
Yeah, with his fast action, Johnson is probably returning to the commander seat, and he sees the fight going on the north, and he says, "Gunner, firefight to the north. Assist our troops."
Okay, and he spins the turret around. Uh-oh.
I guess he can use the lighter machine gun, maybe, because they are not. These are just soldiers, right?
Yeah, but you can see it's a bit of a melee going on. You can see there are 3 Soviets. So there's some bodies on the ground. You can see the Soviets are currently shooting into the cab of the Humvee that's crashed, and it's like harsh. They're basically when you spot that, both Animal Mother and you take a stress point as you see them executing the crews of those Humvees.
Okay. Stress point.
So I'd say let loose those cannon rounds. Just kill the bastards.
Yeah, so Animal's like, no, you fuckers, and he fucking switches it to autocannon, and he just opens up because he sees them killing, yeah, his buddies, and you can see he's just screaming now, and there's tobacco streaming down his chin, and he opens up. Fuckers die. And you're still moving, cruising by, of course. Just add this up. Well, he's not really focused, and he gets one. You see one, the Soviet guys gets, well, frankly, obliterated. That chain gun does a lot of damage, and he just lights up the area. You see one Soviet soldier kind of cut in pieces, and the other ones are kind of diving for cover. But you see the officer there, and you saw him pointing. He's like, you could just picture him say, "Kill them quickly." The Soviet officer does not get hit, and he dives into the ditch there, and he's trying to hit him. Animal Mother's trying to hit him, as you're going by, but damn it, that officer, asshole.
Keep your focus, Private.
Anyone else act in the command vehicle? As we're racing across this field, you break out of this tree line, crash, everything's moving around and shaking and stuff, like you're off-road, right? You just went through this kind of berm, tree line, hedgerow sort of thing, and just crashed through it, and the tracks are spinning. It was an excellent command role, and he managed to keep the thing going forward.
I guess Antoine and Ripley can do something now.
Yeah. Can we shoot from inside the vehicle?
Yeah. There's two Soviet soldiers up there, and the officer is ducked into the ditch. You can't see him anymore. He's laying down. Oh no, actually, it's not his turn. You can shoot at him. He's there.
Okay, yeah.
60 meters.
What's the range? Oh, that's short range then. How? Ah, nice. Okay, how do I attack you? You just have to click attack and then blah. Do I have any modifiers?
You're in a moving vehicle, -1. And the range on your rifle is 6 or 5?
That's 8.
8, okay, then you're good. And they're kind of caught out in the open, so there's no modifiers at that end. Just -1, you're in a moving vehicle.
Okay, woo-ha. Die, motherfucker.
Oh, definitely
Yeah,
hit.
1 hit.
Okay, you see one of the Soviet soldiers double over, clutching his arm, and kind of drops his rifle, basically out of action.
So, he's not dead. Damn it.
No, didn't go and kill him. Out of action. Severe wound to the arm. And Ripley's in. Now, there's only so many people can shoot out that side, but Ripley's there. And she can shoot outside. Why not? But she doesn't have. There would probably be. I wonder if there's a rifle in here, because she just has her pistol right now. She didn't have time to grab her rifle. So for the moment, she's going to spot. She's going to roll recon. She looks out the gun ports to the south and stuff just to see what's going on, see if she can get an idea. Okay, she sees. She's like, I think one of the Humvees made it into the trees to the south along the river. She kind of yells out as she's looking. That's about all she'll do for now. And let me roll. Okay, these guys here go running down the road. done. Okay, these guys here see the Humvee racing through the trees and so on and so forth, and they spin around, and one of them lines up an RPG and goes to shoot it. Now, for every hex of trees he shoots through is -1. So you do have that, at least. And we'll see if they get a shot. And the rocket zings through the trees, probably hitting some random balsam wood or something, exploding a flurry of shrapnel and splinters. But the truck is missed. Okay, good. Okay, that guy, he's not suppressed anymore, but he can now act next round. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, I see. Okay, done. Tripled up my people for some reason. Okay, they all ran. Okay, this BTR here is just idling, kind of stalled out, and it does turn around because it sees the Bradley coming ripping around, and the Soviet officer gets back into the vehicle. This vehicle here, way back here, it zips down the road. Road can go double. Reloads. Okay, that was done. Pardon me. Boy, there's a lot of stuff here. Hold on. That vehicle, they're all dead. This vehicle here is now reloaded and has no targets at the moment. So it drives down the road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Quick look here a minute. Combat speed's 4, so I'm gonna have to on road is twice, so he can go 8. And okay, he'll stop there. That's destroyed. That's done. Okay, it's just you, Jason, in your Humvee, and the driver is driving along the river now.
Has he just taken us off in some random direction or something?
Yeah, he panicked somewhat and hit the tree line, but the river's up ahead.
And that means we could be going into the river.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to shoot the driver.
All right.
Because obviously
he's panicked. He has the pedal to metal.
I'm going to shoot the driver. I'll blame it on the Russians.
Right. And the rest of you didn't hear that? You don't know what's going on? You should private message me that stuff next time, Jason.
Maybe I should check if the radio on board of the Humvee wasn't on.
Maybe you can knock him out without killing him.
Well, I wouldn't be actually saying to anybody, I'm going to shoot the driver, would I? All you'll hear is gunshots.
So, and yes, I'm aware too. Normally, requires a roll. So I'm going to get you to roll. Wink, for me.
Okay.
And quickly, the deed is done, and the truck. I'm just gonna roll real quickly here a minute.
Are you serious? Shooting with 13 rounds?
Yeah. He made me angry.
My.
Yeah, wait a minute. You went full auto on him.
The other thing is, I want to make it look like he was shot through. So basically, I made it look like he was shot from outside. So I shot him a lot. It looked like he'd been riddled by gunshots from Russia.
Yes. And you did see there was that RPG crew that were over there, just so you know too. And okay, so yeah, you turn and drop him. And the vehicle, I was just going to make a quick roll. I'm going to roll a driver mishap roll, and hopefully it's not too nasty. It doesn't crash, because that means you might end up.
If he hits a tree or something, then.
Yeah, then you may have to roll something, but we'll see. I'm just trying the driver's mishap roll. Okay, there it is, driving mishaps. Wow, this your character, man. That's I love it. All right, so you see that he keeps it pinned, but something snaps in the vehicle, unfortunately. So this Humvee, you hear suddenly this horrific grinding noise come from underneath, and the whole vehicle shudders to a stop, and it kind of slurs sideways and slumps into the trees, and those Soviet soldiers over there are maybe interested or not, we'll see. But anyway, it comes to a shuddering halt, and you brace yourself, and there's a bit of blood all over the console and stuff, and oh, it's a mess. And you're like, sorry there, young fella.
Yep. Well, I'm going to climb out the other side. So are we climbing out the side away from the RPG gunners? So I'm at the back. So I'll be climbing out the back doors on this side, using
Gotcha.
this as cover.
All right, then we'll move on. Wow. Now this Soviet guy here, or this guy here, he's at the tree line, and he sees carnage and stuff, but he's realizes his weapon won't do much against the Bradley. So he makes his way through the tree line. He's going to retreat up the side here and join there's a bunch running down the road up there. The Bradleys, that one's out. The BTR, this one here is still, they're trying to fix their engine and get things going, get things out of action. We're at the command vehicle. All right. So I'm going to assume Animal Mother has the trigger down with the duct tape, and he's lighting up that. Well, what do you command him to shoot? I'll let you guys go first.
So we know basically right now we know there's 2 Humvees up there and 1 Humvee that seemingly went into the river, or was racing around.
There's no one left alive.
Yeah, they're all dead. Animal says
I don't think you actually know that, because they're nowhere near it to see that happen. So
true.
All they'll know is it went into a tree line. That was it, really. I think.
Yeah, that it went into a tree line.
They'll not know about it.
But you can hear through the radio. You can hear his commands still and stuff in your Humvee.
Here comes
probably. Yeah, probably he will try to reach into the radio. This Humvee is the. What happened? ¿Qué pasa? Well, I'll have to move search a little bit.
Now
I'll answer the radio call if you got radios at home.
He will make a radio call to that Humvee and says, Humvee 366. You have to move more northeast. We're with us. Follow the command, the Brawling command, and let's get through to safety.
Give me 1 sec. I'm sending Jason a private message.
I'll answer the radio.
Yeah, you may want to hear this first. Hold on a sec, Jason.
Okay.
Entonces me toca mover. I'm gonna need to swap my place here in the house, so bear with me a second.
Yeah, I'm just typing him a quick message.
While you resolve that, I move.
I could kind of describe it to you, Jason. You hear through the radio the commander trying to contact you. Lieutenant Ripley had seen you enter the tree line just before you guys had crashed through that tree line, just to kind of retro it a little bit. So they did know that one of the Humvees had escaped into that tree line to the south. They don't know what's happened since then. So all the stuff. But the radio still, you call through the radio, contact us.
I'll pick the radio up. And I'll go, sorry, the driver, we got hit, suspension got hit, we lost control, driver went into the tree line, got shot again by a group of Russians in the trees. I got one of them, but there's another 2 in here somewhere. Driver's dead. I'm going to try, and the vehicle's wrecked. I'm going to try to make it through the tree line and get back to command.
We'll get to your position then, to distract you from the area.
Okay, I'll take out these other 2 Russians if I can.
Roger.
Stand fast, soldier. We're coming.
Didn't those guys have an RPG?
They did.
Yes, they just shot it. and they're either reloading or going to investigate the Humvee that kind of wiped out.
Yeah, which is why I'm heading behind the other side of it, and I hope that maybe they don't lose them there.
Okay, so the Bradley drives down to the river. The driver turns it around and goes crashing down and through into the tree line here. I'm just gonna make a driving roll. He makes it again. And he's heading down this tree line, but you may expose yourself to the trees perhaps, but at the moment you don't see anything over there right now. Their forces are kind of closing in for the kill, so to speak. And speaking of that, we're at the top of the order. So the Soviet soldiers here, they saw the Bradley. Oh no, sorry, we're at the command vehicle, right? What am I talking about? Yeah. Pardon me, I jumped ahead. You'd radioed him, said we're going to hook up. He drove down and through the tree line, made it. Anyone else want to act in the command vehicle?
Is there any way for us to shoot from the inside when we're
you can shoot out the sides. Yeah, you can't shoot forward. Gun ports would face flanks. But Animal Mother can shoot. He'll be -2 against those guys. What the heck? Or did he jam the gun? No, he didn't jam the gun. That was somebody else, right? So Animal Mother, and then he's -2 shooting through the trees. Ooh. Oh, wonder if I should fire again. Yeah, he's in a real pissy mood. Oh shit. Okay, he takes some stress. Actually, he takes damage as he's bashed around, hitting his head as we're driving through the trees. He takes a point of damage, but he suppresses them. And there's a reliability number goes down by 1 on the chain gun. All right. Let me get that. Reliability 3. And he takes a point of damage. Ah, damn it.
I like how we're going around kind of picking up all the stragglers.
Yeah.
The driver is probably hating me right now.
He's managed to keep it going.
Yeah, maybe I think it's fun if you tell him to go over the Russians. They seem to be more or less in between the Humvee and us, so...
Yeah, he could. The Russians would hear him coming too. Yikes, we'll see. He could make him. No, he's pushing his luck. He'll drive that far, and you'll hear the Humvee coming. You can hear the chain gun going, Jason, and you can see the tracers ripping through the trees. And these Soviets are kind of ducking down, and like you realize that they might have something else on their plate coming. Now these Soviet soldiers here are moving through the tree line, down the road. They're getting this BTR functioning again and moving. This one's screwed. This one drives down the road. I can move that far. This one drives down the road, on the road. Just quickly getting these ones done. That's done. That's done. Yeah, they don't have a target right now. Yeah, you're sort of coming sort of back into view. You better be careful. That Humvee's down. Okay, let's get rid of that one. That one, BTR1, is moved already. I'm just quickly moving through this stuff fast so we can get it on and going. Okay, now we're down to our 2 guys in the hex here, and they see a Bradley coming crashing through the trees, knocking them over, driving them over, and yikes, wow, what would they do? They'd be sort of... Oh, I'm going to make a coolness under fire. See if they... Okay, they hold their ground. They shoot at... One of them shoots at you, Jason. Now you get +1 for the vehicle, and you get +2 because the 2 hexes of terrain.
But wait, didn't they got suppressed by Animal Mother?
Oh, did they? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, with the chain gun attack,
With
he
the
still
chain gun,
got 2 ammo.
when he pushed it. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so now it's Jason's turn. Moving quickly now. You've crawled out the side of the truck with whatever gear you could grab, and leaving a bloody mess behind. The vehicle's still grinding. He's still got his foot on the pedal, and it's still grinding away the transmission.
Can I see the two guys, the two Russians?
You see them, and you see they're kind of suppressed and ducking around, and they're prone because it's hard to see them. They must be still there.
Or can I attempt to shoot them then?
Yeah, you can move up to them as well.
How far can I move and then shoot? What's my movement?
You can move 2 hexes with a fast action, and then you can actually roll to see if you can move further, and you'll still have your slow action if you want. You can still shoot after moving 2 hexes.
Forest is -1 movement, so it will be
1.
1 and 1 if he tries the mobility thing. 1 extra.
Oh, so he can still move 2, but then if he makes a movement maneuver, it's -1 to go further.
Yeah, it's like he... No, I think it's...
Let's have a quick look at that.
The no terrain times movement.
Every manual.
No, wait. The -1 is to the mobility roll if he tried to move farther. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so you can go 2
yes,
hexes,
yes,
and if you want to, and then you still have a slow action. And you can quick fire with an assault rifle, but you're -2.
Okay.
Or you
Our
can
pistol's -1 if you quick fire with a pistol.
I'll pull my pistol then, I think.
And submachine gun are also -1 in quick fire.
Right.
Yeah, they're more made to ram on fire, I guess.
So I'll get your character out a minute. And here we got some... the vehicles are all being destroyed, so... We're down to... I keep forgetting your character's name. Oh, there he is.
Okay, so firstly, is it weird that they knew we were coming? Because this was an ambush, wasn't it?
So far, it seems... Now, whether they knew the overall orders or whether they knew you specifically were coming, you sense that, hey, it's a bit convenient that they had a force here waiting, and it's like they almost left the bridge intact on purpose.
This is what I'm thinking, because when they suddenly ambushed us, it made us think, well, how did they know we were coming this way? Unless they were told. Anyway, so I'm going to basically, if I can move and shoot, I mean, my rate of fire of my handgun is 2. So, how would I work with shooting them both?
Oh, because they're in the same hex. If you get additional hits, you hit both of them. Like if you get more than 1 hit, you can now use that extra hit for full firepower effect on another target in the hex.
Okay.
So if you get 4 hits, you can decide I want to do 2 on each.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to move up to him and shoot him basically then with my handgun.
Oops. Okay, so you move up, pull out your pistol, and
shoot him. Yeah, basically shoot him.
They are prone, so they're -1, and that's it. That's all they get because they're not in cover. They're just prone because they're suppressed.
Do I get any minuses? Did you say?
Just -1 because they're prone.
Okay.
And you're not in the same hex. If you're in the same hex, that's different. So you could actually make a movement maneuver, move into their hex, and then shoot them point blank, and they wouldn't get the prone effect. In fact, you'd get a bonus shooting them.
Okay, so...
but then there's a risk of making a movement maneuver. If you fail the movement maneuver, you just don't go any further, right?
Yeah, I think unless he rolls a 1, there's like no consequence. He just doesn't move.
So so I can fire. So I get -1 for my attack.
Mm-hmm. But
I've got the pistol sidearm skill, which gives me a +1, so I'm at 0 then, basically.
right.
Okay, so here we
But
go.
I was thinking though, if you wanted to, Jay, did you understand what I meant? You could actually make a movement maneuver here to gain another hex, to move into their hex, and then you would have point blank fire.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah,
why not? Because what's worse going to happen though is you could roll a crit fail,
right.
which would be 2 1s, and then you'd stumble and trip and something.
So what do I need to do that? Just
Your mobility skill.
make a mobility roll.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that first, and let's make a mobility roll and see what happens if I fail.
And
this,
it's
then-
-1 because the forest.
Right. Here we go. I can always push it anyway, couldn't I suppose?
That too. But then the consequences get a little more ramped up, of course.
I don't need to push it.
Oh, wow. So you come striding in there purposefully. You can see the bullets have just finished scattering around. And
So
you
can
see
I
these,
attack it?
yeah, there's 2 Russians there kind of cowering a bit.
Quick
Now-
fire.
Yeah, now make sure you get ready to fire, and you get bonus here because they're point blank. And I
Yeah.
was just looking that up quickly. Vehicle manual ref.
What bonus do I get?
Give me 1 second. I got range combat. Oh, come on. Brick flank, Kevlar helmet, indoor sandbags, concrete wall. Oh, there it is. Okay, target in same hex. Why is it -1? Okay, 1 moment. Yeah, defenseless same hex is +3. Ouch.
Right. So does that mean I also get the -1 still?
No, terrain effect doesn't affect same hex.
Okay. So it's now a +4 then on go.
Ouch.
-1. I mean, he gets the -1 from quick firing, but he had a +1 from the specialty, so it cancels out, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's now +3 then. Okay.
Yeah, because they're suppressed, so they're defenseless. Same hex +3. Whoa.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
And Animal Mother probably sees this as you're trying to resist. Anyway, go ahead. I'll let you. Oh wow. Wow.
Can I push that roll?
Yeah. Well, you can, but you'll only get 1 die. I mean, because
I'm
you
going to
got.
push it. 'Cause
Okay.
If you
that was a terrible roll, wasn't it, really? For him?
Oh, that was a
That
terrible roll.
plus, I had a +3 on that, and I still managed to be. That's
Unreal.
thing is, your gun is going to jam if you push. Oh, well, you still got the hits.
And you got 2 hits. So your gun, though, you spent 2 bullets. You shot them both in the head, torso. You shot him through the heart. Quickly, it was almost like a movie moment. It was just fast. It's pop pop. They both drop, but then your gun, it's not recycling. There's something up.
Okay.
You were gonna do the coup de grace, maybe, the headshots, but
Yeah. Well, I'll put my handgun away again and
wow.
continue moving forward.
Right. So that's your action. Wow. Animal Mother's like, oh, who's that? Oh, okay. And moving on. And I realize it's getting near 3-hour mark and such, but we'll play a little bit longer, I'm hoping, everyone.
Okay.
To see if we can. So these guys up here, they're being assembled by the officer. You're not sure what's going on up there. You're not sure what exactly is going on up there. So now I just wanted to let you know that Bradley is somewhat amphibious, right? I think. Let me double check that. I didn't want to give any ideas or anything like that, but It's not like truly amphibious. It's not a floating amphibious vehicle, if you follow, but it is designed to move through water obstacles if they're not too deep, right? Because you will sink in that vehicle, but it is kind of waterproof. So actually, that whole group up there, you're not sure, you can't exactly see what they're doing. And there seems some have loaded into the BTR, some have ran, okay. And stock command vehicle. And I'll be right back, everybody. Sorry, I just really got to go take a leak. It's the command vehicle's turn, though.
Did we check those Russians if they had any RPGs, any rockets left?
Yeah, there's one here.
We can quickly grab.
You mean like actually from like grab their equipment? You mean? I mean, we can park by them. He has to get in, so.
The two others killed. Were they RPG Russians?
Yep.
Oh, I might just grab an RPG then. I might just use that against one of the tanks. One of their tanks, not one of ours. Don't worry. Yeah, of course, that can always change.
Yeah, actually, they're getting thin too. I mean, there's like. I was wondering if we could get these two out, maybe. Well, this is half out already. If we can hit this one and maybe blast that one. There's only this one in the back, and those leftovers on the north.
Yeah, but
we might actually be able to finish the north.
BTR only has a heavy machine gun, but the BMP-1 is something with more punch.
I forgot about something too, by the way, and I forgot about the rain this whole time. But that's okay. It goes both ways for now, I suppose. Commander, give me a recon roll to see if you can glimpse what's going on through that tree line and so on to the north, so you can get an idea strategically what the other people are doing.
Okay, because he's already back since
last turn. Are we moving?
I have a -1 from the.
We are moving.
I have a -1 from the rain, right?
Yeah.
Ouch.
You can push it.
Yeah, and take stress, I guess.
Take a stress.
I mean, kind of makes sense.
You are stressed. It's a stressful situation.
Yeah, intended to push it. Yeah, it's going to try. Oh well, it worked.
You'll notice they seem to be pulling back for some reason. The commander and his troops. You caught a glimpse of them jumping back behind the roadway and the ditches and stuff, and you caught a glimpse of that BTR heading backward into the tree line behind the road.
So like the BTR is moving back, and
they seem to be
the soldiers are still alive.
They're retreating for some reason.
Seems like they're starting to retreat. There's still some heavy vehicles left that can pose a danger, but we might still get through this. Gunner, aiming the missile to the BMP-1 to the northwest.
Yeah, well, I hope they're not calling in some artillery, so I think we must move.
Yeah. But he does open. The turret swills around. And, okay, target acquired, Colonel, you got it. And again, the profanities fill the room. As he Puts the trigger down again. Okay, he hits this one here, and then you can see chunks of debris fly off it and sparks flying. He's done some damage. You can tell. You got one hit, which is just enough to kind of shake it up good. I'm double checking their armor. That one's got good armor, so he doesn't actually penetrate.
Yeah, actually, yeah, because he said he used the cannon. Okay.
I think he did, right? 17 and
You used the cannon.
He just got
not
the one hit.
Toe.
So
He didn't use the second toe yet. Well, never mind. Yeah, well, it was M40.
Okay, it's a ricochet. He doesn't. Stuff flies off it and some, but doesn't penetrate. Doesn't get any components. Whiff. Who else in the armor? Our Command Bradley. I was gonna have Lieutenant Ripley make a recon roll -2 because she's inside and so on. Does anyone need medical attention? I was thinking maybe.
The 2 Russians over here probably need. Oh no, they're dead, aren't they?
Okay, she's looking and she's like, Colonel, there's still at least 2 armored vehicles to the north. I can make out. I can't make out that officer. He seems to have. I don't know where he went. They pulled back. I got a bad feeling. Oh, cat. Jesus.
Yeah, they're moving into the northern side of the road. Maybe something's coming, but for now. Both Humvees were stacked there, right? Or was one of them running?
They're burning. Those Humvees are burning.
Okay.
One's burning at least. The other one's tilted kind of at an odd angle in the ditch, wiped out. And there's a bunch of bodies around and stuff.
Yeah. Private, let's pick up our man. And then get out of here.
Animal Mothers, he's shooting, so he's not looking. Give me a recon roll, Commander, to see if you spot Jason's character.
Okay, so recon -1.
Yeah.
Hit.
Yeah, you see that British soldier that you knew briefly, and he was in the Humvee behind you guys, but you see that British soldier, and he's got his FAL slung, and he's just holstered a pistol, and he's looking around on the ground to his left and right, and then he looks up and almost gives a wave to the Command Bradley.
Yeah.
You see him giving the all clear sort of thing. He's giving the all clear, like.
Over there, Private, or British man is just by the Soviet corpses.
So he drives up there, and he drives through the field kind of. So I'm not going to make him make a roll. He drives up there and stops, and spins the vehicle around, and the rear hatch opens up. Lieutenant Ripley's back there hitting the button. Like, damn it! There's no other survivors. She yells out to you, Jason. Is that it?
Yeah. They're all gone.
Get in.
Did these Russians drop an RPG?
Indeed.
I'll grab that RPG then as I walk past.
And some ammo.
And okay, so
Ammo,
yeah. Now give me a D3 to see how many rounds they had left. One round.
Let's make it count.
Indeed. And it's not loaded because they just shot at you actually, and had whiffed. And so it's just got the little carriage piece. You still have to load it. Let me put the weapon into your arsenal a minute. It is a RPG-7G, and you had 1 round. Okay, everybody. How much longer can everyone stick around for a few more minutes?
Long enough for me to blow that fucking thing up.
You kind of stay.
15 minutes or so.
Yeah. Okay.
I have to be up in 7 hours.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So I did put that RPG-7V into your,
Okay.
and I'm gonna arm it. So I also gave you a round, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, RPG-7V round. Okay. So you'll have to load it, right? That's a
Yeah.
slow action. Or no, it's a you make a heavy weapons roll, and if you succeed, you can reload it in a quick action. But you're basically getting in the Bradley, so your slow action is getting in the Bradley, right? Or your fast action, your slow action is grabbing the weapon and the ammo.
Yeah.
Okay. And you also grab one mag, and that's the same ammo I think your SVT takes. Oh no, you don't. Do you? Yeah. Oh, that might be wrong. No, it's not.
No, it might
Pardon me.
be, yeah. If it's 7.62, that'll be all right.
It's 39 though. Yours is 51, I think.
Yeah, 50
If
mil.
not 54. Is yours 51?
There
SVD.
was 54.
It
The
might
fall
be.
is 51 NATO ammunition, but the SVD is 54 millimeters.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
7.62. Oh, yeah, it's a centimeter.
yeah.
Isn't it?
There's three types of 7.62. But so anyway, and you're in the vehicle now, or I'll put you there, and
If you
we'll.
can get me out of the hatch and I'll shoot out the hatch at the top.
Yeah, it's tricky. The Bradley's tricky because there are no access hatches, extra ones. It's very strange setup. You can shoot out the ports on the right and left, gun ports.
I don't really want to fire an RPG through it inside the tank. To be honest.
No, and plus you'll have to go back with those too. You got to watch it.
And you basically fry everyone inside.
Yeah, is there no top hatch?
There might be a main one on the top, like in the back that you could stand up and shoot out of. I'm not sure about that.
In which case, if there's no roof hatch, then maybe I won't climb in it, Bradley, but climb on it.
Yeah, you'll be exposed.
It's all right.
Okay.
What I'll do is climb on top and lie down on top of it.
Right.
And fire the RPG from a lying down position. So I'll be elevated because I'll be on the Bradley, but I'll be lying down, so I'll be a smaller area of target, if you know what I mean.
Okay, so I put you in that Bradley and ruled you as exposed. And let's move along. Now, the Russians have moved back, and you're sensing that what's going on here. Let me see who's next.
Is this for Russian control vehicle? Command vehicle?
Yeah.
Because hitting that would be quite good, wouldn't it?
Yeah. that's where the officer went to do something, and he has ordered in an artillery strike. So before we get to that, we have a couple other things to do. One moment.
Well, apparently it does have a very small backblast, which enables it to be fired indoors safely. So I could actually fire it from inside the actual.
Yikes. So
It's just a rifle propelled. Yeah, it's just a rifle propelled grenade launcher, isn't it? Basically, it's no different to a rifle. Yeah.
No, I think RPGs have backblast.
No, it says on the It says in the description of if you read the actual RPG-7V, it says.
Oh.
Yeah, but inside in the room, or inside in the
has a very
small carrier, that's something different.
But if you read it, it says it has a very small backblast which enables it to be fired indoors safely.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but I don't think they mean indoors inside a vehicle.
Yeah, in a vehicle that would, you couldn't shoot that. You could shoot from the top of the vehicle, but shooting from
I'll
inside.
lie down top of the vehicle and fire it from the lying down position.
I wonder if you could even fit the warhead through the slot. I mean, they're pretty. Well, they're not big, but they're size of an orange or so. The warheads on those things are pretty big. Yeah. But anyway, I'm going to rule you can't shoot it from inside a vehicle.
Right.
It'll just cause mayhem.
If not anything else.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'll speed this up because we are hopefully concluding this, and you guys are going to get away. I'm hoping. But the Soviets have moved back, and as that RP and this BTR has retreated. They're moving into this tree line here, and taking cover. It appears.
Trying to shoot it, I guess.
Yeah. These vehicles are just taking up post to make sure you're not retreating back. This guy here is going to shoot at you guys, unfortunately. Now he's -1 because of the rain. And he's in range. You're moving target.
He's where we all die, by the way.
Yeah. Everyone dies.
Where we all die all at once. Everybody's in the same tank now. We're all going to die.
Ooh.
Sweet.
It is hit.
Hits the ammunition, we all go up.
Yeah, we'll see here. I'm just looking at, I remember your right side was damaged. Your left side's undamaged. He did do damage, and he penetrated your armor. So let me have a quick look here.
Oh, so Col is under fire for everywhere.
Everyone knows sessions.
Thanks for coming. Oh, your suspension.
That's right. Reverse.
So he does
Tracks, basically.
2 more points of. Ooh, your reliability is 1 now, by the way. And your suspension, you are now minus. Let me have a quick look. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3 damage. Ooh, this complicates things. Hold on a minute. Shoot, he had to hit your suspension. Oh, I thought maybe he hit the front, but you are facing. He was turning around to go back. So he hit your left side. Oh, darn it. Okay. I'm just looking really quickly here because you guys may be immobilized. I'm hoping not. Shoot, where is that? Sometimes getting used to this game is easier said than done. Vehicle combat. Reliability. Okay, you have reliability 1. If you guys take another hit, this thing's not operating anymore.
Yeah, but it says that each point of damage will reduce the reliability rating of the vehicle by 1. If it's reduced to 0, the suspension is disabled and the vehicle is rendered inoperable. And any excess damage continues to hit another component. So it's still working, but barely.
Yeah, and I just have. Yeah. But he might have hit another component as well. Just tallying up damage real quick. You got 5 armor. That was the big gun, this one. Oh no, he only had 6 damage, so it took. He only did actually.
2.
Oh, he did how much damage? 2?
2, and we went from.
Yeah,
Did we start at 3?
He only did 1 damage. He got 1 hit. I'm looking up at the BMP 1.
Yeah, but he has 6 damage.
Yeah, and.
So that's -4 is 2.
Oh, your armor's 4?
In the left side, yeah.
It is. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. So, yeah, you have 1 reliability left. So you're still running. And who's next? And he didn't hit any other components, luckily. That was that one. Okay, all the soldiers have retreated to let the artillery take. It's now. Oh, Jason's back in the Bradley, so it's. Now I have to roll something. Give me a second. I have to roll something. Now, you're fortunate. You're very fortunate that you're out of sight, as he called an artillery strike. But he doesn't know where you are, so his targeting is very limited. Okay, so I have to roll what's called deviation. Give me a second. And hope the one number is big. Oh, it is too. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, suddenly, you see where I marked?
Yes.
Not all of you may have seen this. Jason, as you're getting in, there's a massive explosion hits over there across the river. Crump! And then all the trees kind of wave a little bit as this concussion force goes out. Crack! As a 152 millimeter artillery round crashes into the trees there. Probably about 50 meters away, but you can feel it, definitely, the force. But it's an A blast, which means it can affect up to 4 hexes away. It's a very powerful explosion, but it misses. But you recognize, like, oh shit, boom. And you're lucky because he can't see you. He can't correct the artillery strikes. So, but there's going to be more. And so let's move to the command vehicle again, because it's basically everyone else is kind of pulled back except that BTR is shooting at you guys because he can see you. But it's your turn next.
Yeah, Johnson will shout to Animal Mother, Gunner, the tow. Use the other tow missile. Take it out.
Okay, Colonel. And this is the last tow you have on the vehicle, unfortunately.
But the last that is loaded, right? Because there's
loaded.
Like more in the cargo.
No, but I actually have curtailed that just because that's normally peacetime armament. I was even going to take away the tow, period. And I decided, I better give them a couple shots with it, and whether they use them or not. So he fires. All right, Captain. He hits the button. Click. The little tow launcher swivels up. Whoop, and the other one is locked and loaded. And he fills the room with more profanities. And this is a big shot because he had taken this guy out. Okay, so he's -1 rain. Within range. We got stabilizer. Okay, I think we're good. Ooh, nice shot. You got a crit. And the vehicle, the laser, the little trail goes off, the tow, and that BMP explodes spectacularly. Boom.
The blast catches the other one, I guess, and it was half disabled already, but...
Oh yeah, crack! That's right, so I could make a... that would make it a D blast, which is 6/6. And that probably won't penetrate the armor, no, okay. So it doesn't do anything in that BTR beside it. But that one blows up, boom! And he gives out this yippee-yi-ki-yi yelp from Animal Mother. The driver pins it again. 2, 3, 4.
Hey, Darren, can I shoot at the BTR-60 just to annoy him?
Yeah, of course. As we're moving, yeah. And the driver's got her pinned. He's going to try and get through this tree line in one piece. So you go ahead, shoot. Anyone else can act. Lieutenant Ripley's just doing recons at the moment, just trying to watch for dangers. She's looking for mines.
Ah, shit. Where?
I forgot about the mines.
What do I have for modifiers? -1 for moving, I guess.
Yeah. And
-1
range.
from the rain. And range is...
and I'm going to assume you shot a bit earlier before you hit the tree line as we were moving.
I guess -1 from rain, -1 from range, and -1 from moving. So -3 total, unless you have something that adds to it too.
Right.
Just my charisma.
I look good. Uh-oh. Not good enough.
Say. Well, I didn't see any.
Didn't get any hits. You might have suppressed somebody if
I
they were
didn't see
outside.
any. Yeah.
Unless you want to push it.
I didn't see any. No.
No point really.
But I don't think you can suppress a vehicle just with that.
No, and yeah. But you annoyed them and wasted some ammo. 50 ammo.
It's luster carries.
I'm gonna make a driving roll to see if this guy gets through the forest here in one piece. -1. Terrain. Uh-oh.
Yeah, can
Do you have a
William
movement?
trying to direct him?
Yeah,
like
you still have your action. Yeah.
Yeah,
Make
he's
your
going to
command
use his
roll.
action for that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I did
I
not.
was saving it for that just in case.
Good call.
Oh no, not good.
The other left.
He's getting stressed.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Left. No, the other left.
And we have some issues here. Let's hope it's not too incapacitating. Wrong turn. Oh,
The
no.
other left.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
It was the other left.
So basically, he drives into the river.
Yeah. What is it with these river and these fucking drivers? I'm telling you, they all love it, don't they?
Oh boy. Okay. And this might be a
So
time.
this
It's getting
idiot,
late.
This idiot is actually going where the shells are falling.
I should actually roll. I'm going to roll to see which direction he turns. That would be actually the best. So I'm going to roll 6-sided die, and that's direction he ends up driving. Actually, what does wrong turn mean here? Notes. The driver makes wrong turn somewhere and needs to turn around and go back. 1 hex of movement is lost to shift. Oh, that's not too bad. So basically, I'm going to roll to see which hex he drives into, and then that's where you end up. Hopefully it's not in the river. Actually, you can't reach the river from there, can you?
No, we'll need to.
Okay, I rolled a 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Damn it. So he drove backward. What, this way? No, you idiot. You're going back.
You're in reverse. In the gear.
Yeah, perhaps. Okay, so do you have... I'm going to roll again for one more... And this last, he didn't see you quite yet, so you get that -3. Wow.
What's that?
1 hex, so, okay. Give me 1 second. I'm just calculating something quickly. Wow, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another explosion. Oh, lucky I rolled a high number there. That's how many hexes away it hit. It's just out of range, 5. So another huge detonation hits roughly here.
And kills
Here.
that soldier.
Yeah, that guy goes flipping up in the air. Boom! He didn't get the orders to retreat. He's been kind of hiding there. The M113 kind of shakes and maybe even rolls over with this explosion. Just kaboom! And it's our turn to act. I'm assuming we're going to get the bat out of hell, right?
Yeah.
East this time.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna narrate this along quickly because I realize time is. So he just hits that field and pins it, and then he's gonna make a. Should he make a roll to see if he can get further? If he succeeds in this roll, I'm just gonna say he gets out of view through the rain and such.
I want to shoot the command truck really with the RPG, but
Yeah, he's kind of retreated. They've pulled back into the tree line there, behind the road. It's quite and the distance as well. RPGs are pretty good, but you're getting at least medium range. What is the range on that RPG?
6, so 12 is just medium, I guess.
Yeah, you would be just a medium.
Double the range is medium.
You could take a shot. Why not? Why not? But the factors will add up. You're on a moving vehicle, -1. Rain, -1. Medium range, is another -1. So it's -3. And yeah, but I don't know how good you are with heavy weapons.
I know, won't we?
Because that one's a heavy weapon, right? It's not a machine gunner.
Let's find out. Let's find.
It's a heavy weapon, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it uses a strength.
Do you want to push the? Okay, he wants to get a hit. Get a hit. Do it. Oh. You know, next time if you had a buddy. I often play it where the buddy could spot for you if he has like a slow action and would give you like a +1 bonus and just let you know, stuff like that.
I'll throw the RPG at him as well.
Damn it! Well, you didn't get crit fail, so and you do take a point of damage as you're battered around.
All right.
And yeah, you chuck it off the back, I guess. And the vehicle goes racing on. I'm going to make a drive check to see if you guys escape the battle for the moment, okay? Because I realize the time is going, and -1.
But there's so many vehicles to loot in here.
Yeah, we can go back. There's still significant Soviet force and their artillery strikes. I rolled to see how many rounds he actually is allowed to call in. I'm not going to let you know how many, but there are a limited amount, of course. But you guys escape the battlefield for the moment.
We can always go back under the cover of darkness to collect the stuff next week.
Perhaps, yeah.
Speaking Russian.
But I was going to assume that you guys are going to drive out of the hex. Next session, we'll end this session here, and we'll have you guys in motion. Now they may be chasing you. Okay, so don't think that
we can lay an ambush.
Yeah, for the moment you've left them, and you can hear the artillery strikes hitting. You're not sure what they're going to do. The officer's still there and in charge of them. And you guys race across this field and manage to limp this thing, and you've lost a flywheel, by the way, and there's a shuddering coming from the left side as the vehicle you're driving is just holding together. It's got one reliability. It's taken heavy damage. There's a lot of the armor has been wrecked and so on. It's a mess. But you guys have survived. Congratulations, the big ambush. And
well, maybe we can loot those houses there. Yeah.
Yeah, stop! I see some stuff. A lot of these buildings are wrecked and abandoned. And we'll pick this up next game, though. Everyone, I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, we survived, which is nice.
Yeah, and I did push it quite a bit. I was holding back a little in regard that yeah. Anyway, it was a close call. I appreciate it.